Where is laptop?
So the correct.
Campus United
Turn up
Team.
the vibes. It's all the Crest TV. Home of sports, entertainment, and education. Bringing you the story, the music, and the energy that moves.
All right, people. Yeah, MG, bless up yourself. Campus, Poogie. Tall Boss. Blessings, man, from out west. Long time with us, the man,
Bless
so
up,
early,
bless up.
Tall Boss.
You know it go, man. You know it go. Still about to watch your show, auntie, you know?
Yeah, I know you're still watching. I know you're still
Yes,
watching.
man. Yes, man.
But, you know, when I hear you, when I see you. But I'm happy that you're here.
Yeah, man.
Scale up and respect everybody, you know?
Yeah, man.
Bless up, bless
Blessings
up.
to everybody in the chat same way. So, you know, this is the post Melissa show. Sadi Crest, MG, they are right now. And I know more YouTubers will join, but to the panelists that are here and those in the chat, big up on yourself. It's been nearly a week, right, since Hurricane Melissa made his first catastrophic landfall in Jamaica. I say it's first as if it has another one coming. I'm kind of nervous that way there. But the truth of the matter is it came here. Big up Peter, another military man in the place, MG. Yeah. Hurricane Melissa come and gone. What a catastrophic, yes, situation this is. People will tell you, those old and those who middle aged like myself, will tell you, they have never seen anything like this. And I know that MG have a whole lot to say about not just how it affects football or school, as I said it, but the whole issue. MG went into St. Elizabeth very recent, shortly with his whole pickup stock with stuff. And I know him going to show some. I hope you're ready to share them to you know, MG, because you don't know we need that. Big up Shane and big up the crew. Shane is saying blessings. But people, the big thing about it, and I hear a lot of noise, a lot of conversation, a lot of good debates, and so on as it relates to the return of schoolboy football. Will we really have a return of schoolboy football? When will we return to the pitch? Not sure yet, but I'm sure many looking on. I'm sure that many of us want to come back to the pitch. Many of us want to be on the sideline. Some people behave as if the sideline belongs to them. So you know, say things rough. But your man on him phone, man. Hey, a long time I don't see them phone they are using a what. So bless you for yourself. So, people, what's your take? Will we at any time soon get back to the pitches? Do you think we are nearing the return of face-to-face classes in school? Do you think many of our businesses who suffered from, you know, the tails, I said the tails, but probably I should have said the eye of Hurricane Melissa? MJ, I want to start with you because you and your team would have made a trip down to St. Elizabeth to offer care packages. And based on that, tell us what it looks like into St. Elizabeth. Or probably you can show us something that will take the business closer to it.
I can show you. I can show you. First of all, I have to say, you see, no, in a Kingston right now, it's normal. It's normal in a Kingston. When we go up on the road, even today we go up on the road, school start. Woolmer, St. Hughes, all these schools start back in a Kingston. So it's normal in Kingston right now.
But hold on, the MG. Hold on. I hear it say school start. Yes, school start, but how much they have started? Is it full 100 or they are partially started?
To home, in traffic and the amount of kids we see on the road. Obviously, anybody who can go school was at school, and it seems like a lot. The amount of kids when we pass through Crossroad and half a tree, it pack with students. Pack.
Okay. Because so, many of these schools, I understand, are dismissed at 1:30 today.
Yeah, early. It was early because I passed through 2 o'clock. I was passing through Crossroad at 2 o'clock. So that definitely could be the case. I saw Woolmer's girls. Exactly. I see them, man. So it's normal seeing now back in Kingston, even in a Portmore there right now. Like, it's like nothing never really happened. It's like nothing never really happened. if I didn't really take the initiative and go down the side, I wouldn't really understand what is happening. Yeah, I wouldn't really I really understand. My shirt, you can probably present it.
All right.
Probably I think that you have to present it.
I've not seen you sharing anything. You
yeah,
share?
Yeah. Just look under your present section.
No, man, look, but I see it. Oh, you see MG. Oh,
yeah, two of them.
All right.
Yeah. So, first and foremost, we have to speak about going down there. That's the first thing. So, my experience, any decision, anything I'm going to say tonight on the panel, it has to do with me. I come from different perspective. I'm coming from the perspective of someone who was affected, not directly, but my mother and my sisters were affected, like everything blew away. Because they live at Huntley, that are the border between St. Elizabeth and Manchester. So they feel fully affected as well. So from the perspective that I come from, and also I come from a perspective of someone who went into St. Elizabeth because of that the region that closer to me to provide aid as well. So I just speak from a perspective of, boy, I'm in a Kingston, I'm all right, and I just want things go back. Now speak from perspective of providing aid and assistance, being on the ground, to see what happened, and also being affected directly to my mother and my sisters. So I have to go there, go fix up, spend money, get things back in order. So that them all right. As me say, when Wednesday night, I send a picture of the generator. That was the only night me have light. Because a Thursday morning early, we go down to Manchester. Early Thursday morning, we go to Manchester, generator everything. Down on my mother and my sister then get it. So me and my wife, we just a fan mosquito. Half and half, we split the night. We fan mosquito. I know put more of this. So I definitely felt that me get that impact there. Now on the other hand, everything with all of the voice notes that are concerned or we hear surrounding St. Elizabeth are in fact true. I do believe though all this setup, no man I'm picking enough to go down there. None whatsoever. Because it's situated, or down the situation, you see, once you go towards Santa Cruz, once I go closer towards Santa Cruz, never Santa Cruz, once I hit Pertry Hill, all internet service down, dead. No connection. Before you reach to my mother part, it's the you're leaving Manchester sign, that's where the internet dead from. And no contact to them from that side there. Pertry Hill going to St. Elizabeth.
Internet service or cellular service?
Both. No, cellular service, man.
Internet I say, so you have to be specific.
Sorry, yeah. My bad. Cellular service, down.
Okay,
no
continue.
digital, no flow, down.
Okay.
My phone tell me say it's a room, but it actually just I run it around, not room. You see the arc about I run it around, but none, not at all. Now, I went in the evening section, going down there, as you can see, the place is in total mess. Total mess. All I post up on the ground, everything they are ground. And the problem where this is concerned is because the road line in the road so thin, it become a one-lane traffic. Most of it is one-lane traffic. So what you have now is the people them, like the kids them, the young girls them, the ladies them, the woman them, the man them. They're on the line of the road. I beg for anything where they can get. One rag, one tissue, one toothpaste, one toothbrush, everything. And to know, say, Jamaican people are such proud people. Yeah. Wanna like beg, unlike people look down upon them. To see it reach to the point there, you have to know, say, it's really, really serious. If you know, say, that specific. Yeah, man, I beg. And I mean beg as in the vehicle I drive past, I see the hand put out so. That's at the level. The vehicle I drive past and put out so. Because really, as you know, now the danger part now is when it become to night. Because as I say, the road narrow, I only can move slow. How people lose them stuff, like people are carrying care package and something, is because the care packages are very, when them have like pick up on them something there are and you can see the open back pick up and care package pick up, the man then can just take up what them and take up and go about their business. You can't come out and do nothing. You can't come out and do nothing. So these are all some of these persons would lose their goods and stuff. Anything likely to happen, especially if people get desperate. Later on I show, I do have the solution now. And that is the reason I said you have to use the military method. And I tell you, it's very, very effective. It's effective anywhere right now. Anywhere. Not the danger era them. But I'm going to go into that later part down in the show. And I can tell you, sir, there's not one person who I'm going to tell you, I'm going to disagree with the method of getting back to normalcy. Not one. The problem we have is a lot of the persons them we say come out, say, come donate this, donate that. Even some of the social media influencers them, they are using it as a scheme to generate income for themselves. Yes, they might go down there, go give local package and something, but it's not as close as possible to the amount of support and donations we then get. So them hold back on some of that. So I do have a bit of that. People ask me if me not gonna do it. And I said, yes, I want to do it, but I don't want to do it nothing publicly, or me push out to the world. So you notice all this, I did go down there, and I notice the vex because you don't want to make a move. So
yeah, man. You never want me ride in a helicopter, but that's fine.
I did go down there, I send some of my money special, say, oh, I make a move and rate it, because I don't want to become a thing where people believe, say, me drop in a little category where I take people things and take money because I use it under the pretense, say, I go help and I go provide aid. And I have seen it. So something I see it happen, and they might do it under the pretense of providing aid. Now, as you can see, as Mr. Silena, you see the road pretty damaged. Most of it are one way. I never snap the picture when time the man in the close vehicle, a guy can just put in a vehicle and take on sitting there and take on your phone. But as Mr. Silena, from the start going into sitting there, from the start going to the in Santa Cruz era, Santa Cruz is down to the ground, flat on the floor, flat on the floor. Past Santa Cruz, I head towards Island Bamboo. And this you can see the man them hold per man pan crank bike, and you know so some of them man they were kind of do them look something, you know, going through this so slow, a little bit traverse, and that's the reason why the government say anybody who go down there, make sure say aid they go provide and not the sightseeing. And unfortunately, I saw more sightseeing than people who provide aid. So that I want a big problem. Why them say to fix that issue there, and it's tough. It's really tough. No, I never went down to Black River because Black River get the biggest hit in St. Elizabeth. I went to someone named Brampton, the place name. That is go the next side of Black River because most of the resources are go towards Black River. So we go towards Brampton now. This is where the smaller communities them there, where most of the communities them are like boat structure and something. So they were totally decimated as well. And that is where we went to Massive Boat. I think roughly about 7 houses we go provide, we go give some stuff, specific stuff. So, but going to and from, you can see, sir, it's definitely not easy at all. But I believe all of this effort, and just after when I think at this morning now, when I lie down in bed and I think back on what I did, the entire situation, I realize just packing up some food and packing up some stuff and going down there, it is help, but it's actually not what is needed. It's wanted, but not what is needed. I'm gonna get to the needed one time further down we can have a discussion. So overall, that I stuff for me do. I'm reached back. I think I must about 1:30 reached back last night. Reached back home last night. So good journey, good learning curve for me again. Another part of life for me. I learned some really good aspect of life.
MJ,
nothing. Yeah.
I must say, I commend you for what you did. Don't take away anything from yourself saying it's not what is needed. It is what is needed. It's just that you by yourself cannot provide whatever quantity or quality is needed on a bigger scale. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But take nothing away from what is done. What you did is what is needed, brother. Food and water needed. It's just that you on a standalone personal contractor can provide it on a scale where can cover a whole parish, you know. But come in the point where you hear me, boss? Remember that.
Yeah, man. I'm an ex-police friend good on them, man. And we would go to this side, say, we'll make a trip. Late night still, no, but why have to say, if for war, no.
I'm happy that you said that, MG, and maybe that's why you actually leave me off the trip, because it's an X trip.
Yeah.
But that's fine. That's fine.
But what I'm thinking of, because I said, me not gonna bring my wife, him not bring film man because you know the reports and such, and
Yeah,
when
man.
they will realize that. Not only emotional aspect or affect emotionally, because sorry, me tough, you know. Me tough, your friend. Me tough.
Me ball.
Me no ball, you know. Me no ball. But me I tell us sorry, say, me belly feel hollow. You know, like when you get in trouble, when a little bit you get in trouble, and you know you get a piece of beating, the feeling in your belly, and that me I feel, and me I tell us sorry, man. Me I tell us, me feel and belly, man. Me I say, this not right. It's just not right. It's just not right. That is really, I sit down this man, I think of a plan. I'm formulate an idea. I say, this is something we do in the military. I know say it can apply to what is happening now. And the reason I say I agree say it's needed and a one man needed for real now. But my idea, the plan of my formulate in my head, based off of what I learned in the military, if that should start taking place, that would be a bigger, you see, a bigger, greater result, a grand result out of it than what is happening right now. Way more significant.
Yes. Boy, I tell you. You know, I've seen a lot of people coming into the studio, but they're coming just with audio. And because your mic, your video is not on, I've not gained access to the website, we're unable to see you in the stream. So Shane, I see you come out, I say only with audio. So see if you can fix that. Mr. Lee, the same thing. We just have a blank screen. You are in the studio now, Mr. Lee, but
you know, hear me.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I know I'm going with the camera.
Okay, all right, fine. Just want to know, say, your issue then. But anyway, I know that we have a lot of people want to take, but let me take Rankin because he might very well disappear from us, you know, as fast as how Melissa disappeared. So let me hear from Rankin, from your side, Rankin, from the West, the man who lives in Westmoreland. Where exactly in Westmoreland do you live?
I'm if we're going by constituency, I'm from Western Westmoreland. A place called Little London. So
you're from Little London.
Driving, yeah, man, Little London. So if you're driving, it's for the people who don't know Westmoreland, like about 5 to 10 minutes to Stavlamar, and from Negril about 15-20 minutes.
Okay.
From where I am, the reports that I've seen in my own eyes, the infrastructure of the parish is completely obliterated, you know. MG say him tough, me tough in a sorry, but me cry. The first thing what make me cry still was when, cause I was home during this time, cause I chose to come back home and I go share a story, man. I know how long me have before people come and say me have work to do.
Sure.
I was in this storm and me I look through the window, sorry, cause you were going live and me I show you some things.
Yes.
A little bit after that, the internet went away, right? And my neighbors have board structure in a side. True story, me I tell you now. So me I look out there, me I watch it and me I say, I wonder if the house will go hold up through everything.
Mm-hmm.
And you know it blew so there, me I say, boy, the roof probably come off. And then come out and leave it because it get to a level where the roof have come off.
Yes.
And so this is the first in my life where I sit down and me I say, if you know they talk about this Armageddon, like the end of the world. Like me genuinely I say me I wonder if this is what the end of the world should look like. Because when you see the whole party get up in the ear, the entire house get up off of the foundation in the ear left them. And them have to run with left is already. Everything, dress everything they left.
Hold on. Are you saying that the entire house, the entire structure,
gone,
and then they just run through? So it's
gone.
an helicopter.
Let me take the call. Give me 1 second.
It's an helicopter, gentlemen. My God. I've seen a little story of a man giving his insight of what happened to him. And he said that, listen, it's like an aeroplane. And the gentleman said, but me never book no flight.
Man,
So why
exit
would
the
I?
flight.
Yeah, so I exit the flight and load it, left the plane for go on. And me I said to myself, say, but I wonder if this video is an AI thing. I trying to figure out if something could go, but we are getting it live and direct from AK Ranking right now. Continue, Mr. Ranking. That's the nature of Ranking.
But Sadi, you know,
Yes.
see, I saw, you know, see, me see one video with that man, like him go up in a ceiling, and in my record, I say, this a hole up. I like him, I said, see the board there, and I said, them a hole up there, so. Them a hole up there, so. It's a 20-second video now. I must say, this a hole up. And as in turn back, so. Everything was gone. I look at that guy, I say, but in a hole up again, you know. I say, nah, hole up again.
I think you used the wrong term. You should have said a hold down.
Yeah. It's tough. It's tough, but like some of these things, and so something me forgot to mention something I realized. Going down to Senti, I know. I think something have to be investigation have to do about this. Going down to Senti, the part of Senti was stink. Was actually around right our funeral home. I don't remember the name of the funeral home.
Be careful.
Don't use
no name, sir. Don't use no name.
It's a funeral home on the right hand side going to Senti. I think a little bit.
Hey,
it's a white building MG.
Let me touch on it. MG, no description.
No description.
Yeah.
But,
No
but it's a funeral home. In the area of the funeral home is where actually stink. And that's the reason I said some investigation have to go take place. Because we know that go.
Jaja. I'm gonna call on the Ministry of Health, yes, Public Health, to take a look into that. So I know that people watches these podcasts, and I see Poogie looking out of his eyes like him want another 2 years to see if him sure we ask. So all the people who have concerns or who know person in the Public Health Department, we need to get a look at that because it's serious.
Well, stick, man. Well, stick, man. Well, stick. It's a good, like, man. Strong order. Very, very strong order.
Sorry about that.
Yes, right.
Yeah, I work with it. Sorry about that.
How we understand?
Yeah, so sorry, the entire house get up off of the foundation. Gone. Left the people on the ground. Sorry, me cry. I'm a big man. I tell them I cry living in the water. And I'm have to run left it.
So who tell us a big man don't cry, man?
No, man. We have this stigma like say all the way tough. Cry, sorry, because the thing about it,
The stigma only hold up when you don't have a problem.
All that too. Sorry, when I say Zinka fly like missile, man. Yo. Sorry, a tree them are broken at two. Me attack tree where over 100 years old and it broke.
Big fat trees.
So me genuinely look on him and I say, if this is in a earth, sorry, boy, no, it's start trick to my life. I'm in a concrete house, sorry. Anytime I talk about it, my heart full. Believe me, I tell you.
I understand.
You see who the inner hit, like, me know say some of my parishes them experience it less, but me talk who did in Western Jamaica. Sorry, me tell you say, in the world. And for some people, they have their life and thing, but they lose so much infrastructure.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
In terms of like electricity, as me explained to most of the life was them down. So electricity down on the western side. You're not gonna be back anytime soon. Most of the community get back water now. That is good. What I've been seeing and really like both of the councillors for this era, both JLP and PNP, they have combined forces and they're giving out water. They're giving out water and food to the people. Love that.
Yeah, man. It can't be politics in this time. Election gone from the day. Full time now for everybody.
All we are one people, so they're giving out water. And but in terms of where I am, I haven't been to. I've got videos from White House, and White House look even worse than where I am. So their place is worse than where I am, but right now the whole place is flat. Sorry.
Let me bust a little laugh because I see some people.
No, I'm not going to laugh. Why? Sorry, if you laugh, I cry.
You couldn't laugh, you cry. Trust me.
I cry.
Look at campus. Look at Stewie. Look at Tom. The man then looks struck, bro. But you know, I come in and when I see Naldo come on the show, you know, I say, but Naldo no suffer nothing, man. Because the man clean.
Me not laugh, me cry, sorry.
They look fresh.
Well,
You know,
sorry.
Naldo clean. Yes.
No, sorry. One of the things, you know, you say ranking look. Sorry, well, me head up on the phone, so you know.
Yeah.
The night before this time and the night of this time, me could have shut my eye. Me feel like as we rank, you know, that's me feel like a worthless pooper. You know, say me there, so I can't do nothing to help me youth them. Me about me youth them. I just them and them. If you understand what I mean, I so me
Yes,
feel.
man.
I mean, know what it I go take. Me know, say for example, the car I go cover me. If I tell them say do this, put up that, and if you know me not dead if you do it. You see when the internet go down, sorry, one of the worst feeling in my life. Me have a little brethren in a town, same of the Starlink. When me call him and the man I say, yo, me can't go cross. Me literally in a storm, you know, me ask the general if he can reach cross. One night time me I say MG wait.
One second, you know, so me accidentally kick off MG. MG, rally back here, sir, please.
So me feel so me you wouldn't understand how me feel when me sit down so far and I watch you go on.
Sorry about that.
One night time me I say MG reach out to me. And MG nah answer because I know MG is supposed to be closest one in my vicinity.
Are you want to say MG out there?
No, it's not a matter of saying, you know. I know Portmore. Portmore come like Portmore flat. Portmore could manage half away St. Elizabeth get. I'm not afraid to talk that. As little rain fall, garbage drive and them place the dumb ball in the place, blood out. House, as most of the house in my Portmore are concrete. We then call it slab.
Slab,
as little rain fall, you see water run about a leak. Water come through electric socket, water come about, water come from that tile. Me talk about normal rain. So just imagine where the ranking then go through. Sorry, it's when me hear from my daughter, it's like a man kick me under my belly. That's how me feel. Me like me hold my breath. Cause me not hear from nobody. Me not hear from nobody. So me understand the ranking. And then me when I talk about big man I cry, brother, me sit down and me watch TikTok and water come my eye. Me not afraid to talk.
Me say my ball can bust.
Water come my eye. Because when me look on you, if my side of me I put up where me come from, and my side of people I feel it so. And me there son I feel it. Just imagine the man we have to jump out of the house where I fly. Me see a man do a video side where me send come give you. When they show the wall of the road broke and under one house alone left. And the man turn and say, nobody watch your house stand up, you know. The wall of your so broke, you know. I pay your house still there, you know. Just imagine. Sorry, way I say, man.
I started to post a number of those short videos and then me stop because I said, Jano, I don't like how it look.
Sorry, I just say no video, no sorry. I have a video. You're heartbreaking. I have a video, I have a picture.
I actually stop.
You're heartbreaking, brother. I can't do it.
We the so far we are saying we can send. And even though you are saying we are send what you can send, it come like you're still not ill because you're not dead. If you do what you do. When me show
so
it's rough, sorry, rough.
Man,
that's why I sit down and I listen to ranking and I listen to MG because at them dead. So, brother, it's rough. Me don't know when things will get back normal. Trust me.
Let me hear Talbas supposed to tell us when we'll get back to normal. See, Talbas, that was coming out.
Why? All right. So, yeah, for the Hanover side, so Rambo side, so who don't know that's the main route from south to Mobile. So, yeah. So my experience now, good amount of time, but this one is worse and the worst as everybody that said before. Me live in a boat deck and zinc. And trust me, when me start look at my zinc, I say, boy, I wonder if zinc I go all up, you know. Say one pass star live, me say one pass star live. So I say, it's like an mini man, who try to go live first.
Yes.
So when me see first pass start lift up now, and going, me say, all right, I hit this now. The whole zinc part just gone, and that's the drama and commotion start out there. When I drop them black board, everything just start go hellwire out there. And Me and my deck partner, me and my other half now, and did we saw everything, and then now we start hear breeze start. This is the comedy part of it now, you know. Start the breeze start now, you know, shake. My room door, that's the entrance to come in and the entrance to exit, both entrance and exit, just shaking a shot, sorry. When me hear, when me hear, upon my door, you know, it come like when somebody try broke in your house, you know. And then water start rushing, you know, because through the roof now start rushing. No, so me have to take up some stuff after some night, you know, push up on my door, take up my bed, brace upon my window, push the bed frame on the window because it'll blow up on the window, same way I blow up on the door, same way. So we have to brace on the window, we have to watch it, the two door, the master, which one goes start to give you first. And so me I tell you, I know a nice feeling. When they hear the door come like me, I broke in the sorry, you must know how it go. And we did that at one point, my woman did it. My have to start give me some song for go on listen because me shake, man. Me nearly ball. Me start shake. Shake, trust me. My ball, man. And then now, when the roof got off and me the roof got because same time now, my man I live here now, so service still there here and there. So me I try ring and say, yo, you know, say roof gone by the time I say, move it. Service gone. So you know, say,
oh my man.
So you know, say now, we like just go and hold it.
And then, that, you know, Talbot, when you say that's a mummy, you know, we think I go through fear, man. Jeez.
Listen, man, my mother start worrying at MG. If my mother, I mean, I last penny for my mother. My mother worry about me every day, every single day. I mean, I tell you,
there, man.
I mean, I tell you, say, no, sorry. When the roof and everything, go on with this about there, no. Me start countdown now, because they say 7 o'clock the start. If pass 7 o'clock, I put it to 10 o'clock. That's how serious me. So when me see 2 o'clock come, me start count from 3. So me start count, go down. So me sorry, me see 7 o'clock come. Alright, me give it in 10 o'clock. So in 10 o'clock pass and calm down now. Alright, so start peep through glass. Me see people walk with light and so. So me and my half just go right at the step now, just wait for we light and show say we are live outside, we are live. So people take them and start walk around and so everything. So when the morning come out everything now, if you see the damage, it will come in like say somebody have a knife or a grammar zone and use to cut down and burn down the place. After the place flat. People I could see in me I see in yard. Me I see some place, me I say, I could have seen them place before. Everywhere flat. There's like anything one name zinc, gone. Anything name board, gone. Only 2 houses zinc survive. You know why they survive? Because of the position where they in our sink. So the wind could get fi go under and go up. So it go over instead of under and go up. So them the 2 structure thing. But apart from that, so everybody will have zinc damage. Even have zinc, some part of here damage or glass or so you get damage same way.
I have to suffer some levels, yeah?
Have some level of damage you have to suffer. And then now look on the damage, me see container flip over, me see coaster flip over. Yes, man. So things we never envision would I see, me see. And then now me go up on the road now. Oh my God. And there's some me see place I never know so I could have say turn lake. Lake and riverbed in a one. That's how bad the damage is down here. Especially on the main road if you go. Mobile, especially catching a South St. James there, so. They are talk Mount Pell and Mount Care, who know the Belter Road there. Anchovy. This is a riverbed. You talk about the famous Langhill Road, where you could have seen bush, you could have seen the bottom. No, you see the bottom along is straight down here, you see out of Montego Bay, Freeport. That's all bad this time, though. And not to mention catching all on West Green. People are sweet. That's why when this time just passing up, me I tell my man, I say, yo, I have to move for yourself for a minute because we can't take this. Man, I said, move and go away. Turn your yard. So it's like when me gonna catch you now and West Green and see the level of damage and so I have to give thanks.
Yeah, man. Count your blessings.
It could have worse than what me see or them see people sweep out mud on top of mud on top of mud. And me see mud that cover almost one house, almost cover it, you know. And the water man, mud mark that, you know. When me see car on top of car and tree trunk pop in a car glass and motor catastrophe me see. I'm not normal down there, man. I'm not normal, man. At one part me there, me cry. Me have to cry. You get me? So, in a easy out there, man. And then now, the fact that the service gone, and so now, Starlink come to the rescue. So, me have a Starlink. Right now, Starlink got generator me are in a country right now. So, if you empire, so, generator
Yeah.
Starlink can keep the connection going here.
Generator, run it that one, master. You know, light it either.
Valuable.
So, right as the morning lights and me power up, the amount of people come in my yard. Just to send out a singer and say, yo, me alive. So right now, every day, me have at least 5 person in my house. Just to send out a SOS. And me see a man after the go around the community who me know, who me have contact with, just to drop off a word. Say, yo, your people ask you them look away there. Make sure it's alright, auntie. That be like after that going right now. Everybody have to come together. Whether politics or not politics, if you need to eat one or anything like that, everybody have to come together now and say, yo, we have to rebuild from ground zero back up.
Different time.
That is it. In everywhere me I see now. That's what they're going right now. Yeah, man.
Vital boss, comprehensive, my brethren. You have sent a lot of photos. Yes, my boss.
Tell me when you're ready for me going to solution now. Because I can tell us ranking and tall boss. I go listen to it and appreciate it.
Yeah, yes, man. This won't come. We want to hear from the others. Right. So, Boogie. Now, when they feel no voice left.
Well, nothing direct. As in going there directly, but I spoke to a gentleman who's from Westmoreland who traveled down over the weekend. And one of the things that he mentioned that I don't hear much people talking about is that he said that part of Westmoreland, that's kind of close to the sea. He understand that there's quite a bit of a storm surge. And he said that some of the smaller structures, the sea just come and just
take them away.
Take them out.
Yeah, man.
White House.
White House, yeah. Yeah, man. So, you know.
I've heard some of those houses, you know, at that part, they actually build on the sea. But I can understand. That's why it was so, just listening, and I got a lot of videos, I got a lot of photos. Some of them may just say, boy, I don't think it's really worth sharing, because if I'm looking at it and feel this way, I can imagine how many other people feel really bad. Knowingly.
I'm wondering though, I mean, Rankin might know more about this. You hear anything about Newmarket side?
Newmarket.
Any potential flooding or anything like that? Because that's normally a serious area.
Yes. No, haven't heard much about that side, you know.
Okay.
To be honest. Tell you about this,
last report, it does basically this start, but not too drastic as yet, to be honest. Not too
drastic. Until my community is still underwater, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
It reach under my knee now. It reach under knee height now. So
it's slowly receding.
Slowly, yeah. When it storm just passed, it was about chest height.
So, Rankin, is there any report of those unwanted visitors in that area?
I haven't seen any, but they have seen 2 of them. They have seen 2 of them in the water. I haven't seen any with my own eyes. So let's pray it's not that.
Right, trust me.
Which one of them unwanted, friend?
The reptiles.
The crocus.
The crocus.
You have to ask MG about them, you know, because MG have them enough too, you know.
Yeah.
MG, have you got MG?
What?
Them capture a little baby one yesterday.
Yeah, right.
You know, as a campus, you know, I think I always say, remember, Portmore now, a large part of Portmore, a lot of people remember, you know, a large portion of Portmore dump up land, you know.
Yeah. Dump up.
Where me there now? Me can't see the sea now. Me dep on the dump up land, you know.
I thought you'd have said you live on the sea.
me can't see sea from me there.
But
So
otherwise,
me know say, if water start rise, me have to take on myself from there.
Sorry, they are not pretty something, man. Me are telling you, man, if you know they Portmore, anybody will know Portmore. 90% of Portmore dump up in the man. So if you water this side, if you come back feet in a trouble, you know.
Yeah, man, we're not serious trouble, man. Serious trouble.
Why? Trust me, it really speared that side of the island. Me tell you.
Boy, I'm glad.
Anyway,
I don't want nobody begs, but I'm glad. Might sound selfish, but I'm glad. Me pray never touch the side like we touch. Yes, man, I'm glad, sir. I'm glad.
Management of that. Sam, what have you heard? What have you seen? Tell me. I know you're your church in some business. Talk to us.
Yes, you know, say, me not on the ground still, but I can't feel where man them a feel down there, you see me? Me only can see and hear and listen and stuff like that, but trust me, it's like, you're overwhelming, man. I mean, I tell you, say, me feel so bad. Man, them a say tears and thing, only that alone leave to come on my eye, you see me? Just say tears, but my heart leaps, hardy. You understand me, cause down Westmoreland and St. Elizabeth, the damage when me see them parish, they take me a wonder, man. Cause me happy say, as a campus say, me happy say I never really lick Clarendon like that. Because where me come from a Clarendon, see we don't have here a flat place. You know? And down there, so if them type of storm, they lick them place, them man. Trust me, man. Level ranking, level.
Right, Mr. Lee?
So
Yeah,
it's like me happy. It's not like me say me happy like say people of other people damage, but me just happy say never lick me like that. So me have to go through certain things with the structural damage and all of these things. Where me have to go fix back this and fix back that. You understand me? But me really feel it, man. Me really feel it, Sadi, and me I go do anything what me can do within my church. Cause we are do a thing within my church and stuff. So we are going to send down some aid and stuff. So it's like, that I main focus right now, just to help any way we can. It's small as you can give. We just say that, tell anybody, say anything you can give, you just give. Please, may I beg them.
Yeah, man, it's important. You know, I plan a trip, wanted to go to Westmoreland, but here what, I got a serious caution this evening. Then ranking. I ask the people every day, that's all we can talk about. Because I don't know how to find the areas. Knowing that the road network is poor, there's
but sorry, look more time from the day after storm, people keep on and say, we're not here from ranking.
Yeah, I tell you.
Come like I'm Prime Minister.
Yeah, tell me that people why he was ranking there. Then he put up a status, say, proof of life.
Put up a Starlink and just send off a message to him.
MG. Ranking out there, you know. The amount of miscall and whole Jamaica while you're ranking, man, I go put up proof of life.
But a good signal though, campus, a good signal that, man.
No, man.
Because remember say when you see proof of life, everybody jump for joy, But like, yes, ranking is alive.
The man I try to figure out which hotel him work.
Listen,
everybody are trying to find out where the hotel name. Where the hotel name, if we can Google something. There was not ranking. Brother, you have to change your lifestyle, brother.
But you have the problem with that. Remember sending gold.
Yeah, campus.
He went home, man.
I left and went home. Yeah,
at least MG would have get information, address and so on, if they want to let it out, because some people private too,
Yeah, but yeah, man, that time if you link ranking I had, and I can never reach.
You see? Hey, you don't want to joke. Boy, we can only laugh about these things. Couple of my friends, them, because they didn't hear from me either. Them have links with parish council, so them make some link to my parish council. And when they give them a name, they say a 7 Ronald ranking in Westmoreland. 7. Where we go?
But I'm going to say a coolie crab, man.
What? 7 Ronald ranking, still the exact way.
But ranking, I'm curious to know how to goat and all the chicken and all them things. How them things they record?
So me not have no chicken, but everybody with chickens who could save some, but most of the chickens are inside of their domestic home. So what I realize a lot of the people are doing, them either put them in one room or then put them in the kitchen. So my aunt and my cousins, I personally went down there to help them because the water was getting too high. So the entire chicken coop exposed. So they took the chickens and put them in the house. We see what we could. Most of them got cold because white chicken easy like so they got cold. Yeah, and just dead. So a lot of people sorry boy something.
So I'm to you got them ranking. I'm to you got them.
All of them make it through because the good.
That's good.
Yeah man, we put them on a platform. Mr. Lee,
me can't manage it tonight.
So I go there safe. Hey. Now man, you can't see rank without the goat them man. Cause you got them in the background and everything in the background the rank.
Put out my goat them on the veranda, Mr. Lee.
That's so much talent man. You don't have man.
Jado rank. Because ranking some pictures and videos man with some goat. Then I say, how them do goat dead so like a goat they must get heart attack or something. Never go say goat dead so easy man.
Sometimes they
don't St. Elizabeth.
Excess water and cold.
Water on the examples then cramp.
Oh, okay.
I remember the wind was heavy, Bridget.
Yeah.
And then have to try to fight against that.
If after a while the goat can't sit down, it's just crumple. I must stand up to hours.
Boy, ranking a goat specialist.
Anyway, I'm not a specialist tonight.
That's why man are the goat.
My goat.
Hold on. Shane.
Yes, sorry.
But we hear Shane, we're Shane, but we not see him.
He chose not to show himself.
Turn on the camera.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the aesthetic behind him. Look at the aesthetics behind him. Watch the aesthetics behind him.
Man.
That's why I know how to turn on.
Because Shane, I drive in a Shane, I wonder if me watch I turn it half back. If we can get a little room or two to get.
Hey, furious and night, don't touch the camera button. Yeah, man. The camera button.
I clean as white shirt, I miss it.
Yeah, man. The camera
man.
Man, camera bad to man. Anyway, people, it was really a disaster. MG, you ready to share the method of controlling? But before you share that method of controlling, is something you're gonna share?
No, man.
I just going to talk about it.
I just talk about it because this. So in the military, we have.
Hold on, MG. Hold on. Let's start topic. You're gonna just talk about it, so people are wanting to listen carefully about that one. But before you go,
so where MG tried to show us a way how to save this schoolboy. See what it is.
So decree.
I'm gonna try to save the country.
MG, give us the military style.
So this one I talk about now is all right. So in areas like these, when things like this happen, you go very, very close to have civil unrest where it's dog and them dog every man for themselves. It's very, very easy to fall in the trap there. Now, in the military, we have something called Forward Operating Base, FOB. What that is anytime we run an operation somewhere, we drop our FOB, a Forward Operating Base. This base consists of living area, bathroom, kitchen, a police base, telecommunication base, and light and them something there. So, for example, when Zozo drop in a Denham town, in the middle of Denham town, we build an FOB, we can host up to 200 soldiers. It has, as I said, sleeping areas, but mostly with cots. Sleeping areas, you have bathing area, you have a kitchen area, you have all of these specific areas where make soldier can live there. You can stay there on the base for 1 week straight. But no soldier want to go home after that, but you can live on the base. You don't have to go nowhere. Now, my idea is if the government, the first thing first, Any area where you can gain access to via road, yes, the road might be in a deplorable condition, but you can gain access to these particular communities. First thing first, clear every single roadway. All our light posts are brought down, all our trees are brought down. Mass clearing. The clear the western side as disaster zone. Limit people coming in and out unless them are come to provide resources and help. Nobody will just come take picture and somebody will look at one package or look at one bread. I say them are going to get no. When you do that, you minimize the trafficking in and out of the area so that people who are working in the area, like the military, the police, and the human aid people, humanitarian people, can operate freely without have to worry that they can move around based off of traffic. So when the first thing first, you clear the roadway. JPS can worry about lighting after. You clear all roadways. The purpose of clearing every single one of these roadways in these major towns is you're going to set up a FOB. So the big, all of the huge community centers, then, after clearing the roadways, you drop a FOB, you can host up to 300 persons. Up to 300 persons. And as I say again, all of these FOBs are going to have water tanks, generators, big generators, and these things are not far-fetched. These things are things that we use in the army, or we have in abundance, and also based off of the amount of aid and money that is provided now, we can get it. When you know the light, there's something that if you have generator, we have the engineering battalion in the military. These persons are skilled persons in electricals, plumbing, all that kind of something there. You can set up, yeah man, you can set up bearded areas. These bearded areas are not concrete structures, but board structures. Bearded areas can facilitate 30 persons that beard at once. 30 persons that beard at once. You can set up areas for washing. But
so those bedding areas are stalls. Or open
stalls, man, yeah, man, stalls are then covered with shower curtain and something there, so people can enter at night. Is it just like how I see this look? The screen where I see with the different panels, them. That's how you look, and each of them have a water piping. These water piping are got connected to a big water tank. This water tank is to provide water for the particular base that you land. One of the main reasons for the clearing of the roadway is consistent of water are come in and out, chucking in twice daily. Now, I know this will take resources. It will take manpower. But if you have 300 persons in a one local community or so, who can sleep good at night time, them have light, them have water, I mean, no fear fact said the government can provide Starlink at each one of these locations. They have light, have water, have internet service, and food to eat, then get them 3 square meals a day. We can guarantee you that will take away the unease, first and foremost. Now, when daytime come, you can move around and go and do the rest of cleaning for them particular areas in the community. Some man house in blow down, you can go and work on it also when materials come to come work on it. But you want to ensure people can sleep good at night time. And in a light, and then in a dark with no picnic, people can eat when 5 o'clock come in the evening, midday lunch and breakfast. So when you can set up these areas, you can guarantee you at each of these 300 big FOBs, you have a look at police station there where the police will walk around in the place. Ensure people are all right and no look at it now go on. You have a military base, where a military little section where you have 4 or 5 or 6 soldiers stay there. Nighttime, then do the regular patrolling to ensure that everybody all right. And again, the reason for the road is so that people can get relief off a duty easily, effectively. So the people who want to work are protecting people don't have no stress, fear, come off a duty and go back on duty because of traffic and that kind of something there. So this is something we know for a fact can take place because I have been on multiple FOBs and the FOBs them what me go upon. Sorry, if JDF said about drop a FOB right now at Yorktown Sports Complex, I can guarantee you 1/10 will full of a whole life football field. 1/10 full of a whole life football field, and that can be done in 24 hours. Me not ask no questions. This is something me sit do, me do it, me a part of it. Me know for a fact. Generator did there, water did there, internet did there. Food 3 square meals a day. The money is there based off of the amount of humanitarian aid that come in. This is vastly different than sorry. Me go down there, go give 2 little persons one package. You go there, go give two little person one package versus the all them people who are going to go give package. You go straight to the humanitarian area where the JDF run and put the food there, so and then put that back into the bulk of stuff them want to go and feed the people in the meantime while get back to normalcy.
So MG.
So imagine a year little era ranking, you have one year era where 300 persons that host, all the people lose them house and sitting, them can't sleep at good at night time. Don't look further, you have one next one down there. So you have different areas where people can go. As me say, the first priority is clearing the roadway.
Question. I agree with the whole clearing the roadway part because not only for like affected persons, just for natural living, because a lot of persons would know that the gas trucks were fuel the gas stations. They don't know that come from St. Catherine and Kingston, right?
Yeah.
So for the past couple of days, it's the first time I come back in Westmoreland. So it was crazy at the gas stations. Trust me, people are fighting for gas and all of that. So when I have these roads cleared, supermarkets can get restocked. You know, Shane is a man we work with them type of thing. The Shane can tell me how it works. But I know say them send things from Kingston, right? And come load the supermarket. That's how you go, Shane? Right. So when the roads are blocked, nothing can come in. Nothing can come in. So
but here now, a lot of these delivery trucks are in fear of coming to deliver to the supermarkets because some of the delivery trucks are getting robbed. That one. Yeah, they might get robbed. And some of the proprietors of the supermarket are afraid to open because some proprietors have already been robbed. The supermarket them get robbed wicked. So
yeah, man.
So
it's starting a lot of things right now.
So MG method is one that should work. But MG, let me ask you this question. As an ex-military man, and you know all of that, you have experience. What is you believe going through the chief of staff mind now? Because you advise the prime minister in purpose of defense. So if you can come up with this, something that you have not done in years, and it must be even more sophisticated, more better, with more technology. What's going through the chief of staff mind?
All right. So I believe, so you know the thing about it now, Sadi. You see, the higher the rank you go, is the more paperwork and mental stuff you go through. You see, when you head wrap up, so you want people to do this over this, so people have to do this. What are different logistics of your sort out? Sometimes you know get the opportunity if you can think about the basic stuff that can actually work.
All right, hold on, because you said that, I know you turn another can of worm, because I would have gotten that level of chastisement, if you want to call it that word in that light. But you would have somebody lower than the chief of staff, further down in operation, would have actually run this type of operation. So they would, you understand what I'm saying? So they would report and they would advise as the rank go up then. That's what you are saying. So what's happening? And that's what I'm saying, something like that, at least one should have gone out there. The fact that it is so effective.
Yeah, and the thing is, so the problem here is that most of the time a FOB job is in care of soldiers who are going to work down there. Because at this present moment, there's a FOB down at St. Elizabeth, but it's actually just housing soldiers who are working at the area. And I'm saying to myself, if you have one that was old soldier, you can do a next one of that in the next community, just clear off the land. Because they do have the machinery and machine if you do all of them something. They do have it. Me not ask no question. They do have it.
I believe you, man.
Yes, and it's very easy to say it. I don't think people are thinking about FOB in housing people. I don't think so, because we have never been in this position before.
Yes.
So maybe it's not thought of. So they're doing the regular that them normally do to protect the people and to ensure that things are running order. But if somebody who have been in this probably disaster situation already, like in the US military or whatever, because they would have deployed in many different countries and do things and do stuff like this, help out people, humanitarian aid. Just maybe. Perfect. And Santa Cruz, the big part of Santa Cruz and the middle of Santa Cruz, the big plaza, all like mash up, that can be a proper housing for people. If you clean off in there, you have whole per shop and sitting unavailable, nothing bad now use it, and just set up base right there, so and house anybody in Santa Cruz here will get damaged right over there, so.
But MJ,
so
you know, think
about it, eh?
Yeah, I think the moment they probably are going on the space to rebuild. So I think
I get money feel them better.
Yeah. Large play field.
One man in field.
Yes. All right. So look at this now. So as the ranking said, they would want a space and for rebuild. Here the problem with that is concerned, ranking. No rebuild. In a sense, you are rebuild, but people not comfortable. You want people comfortable, then you can get all hands. So imagine when you have 300 people and want to attend them.
No, him not go against where you say, MG, just as that. No, I say the space where you choose. The space where you choose, not the best.
Let me just make this point. I disagree, MG. And I might sound a little harsh, but I think when people are comfortable, you're less likely to move. I think when people are desperate is when they act the fastest. I might sound harsh in saying that, but let's just think like this. You're saying people have to be comfortable to start rebuilding. I'm telling you right now, if they know that rain falling tomorrow, they're gonna try to get the roof fixed today. If you wanna get what I say? Instead of knowing that
it's a fair point.
Anytime you build, you know?
No, you have the problem with that.
Agree with the ranking.
You have the problem with that ranking, right? Remember saying who will do the building, and the reset up back infrastructure, it's not the people now, and the government have to go sort out that now.
Oh, that.
But you are peace, MG. Be a peace.
No, ranking. Remember, you have to remember, if thousands of people lose them house, and then now no job, then now no money, no work, where you expect the money to come from? And the government responsibility that no. I tell you, it falls on the government.
A commentation right after, which is true, MG, but from experience and from where we are sitting now and how governments operate in Jamaica, would you believe? Do you think that the government will undertake such a mammoth task?
Unless we as Jamaican people don't want the best for our country.
No.
I want just be followers.
You're going to Jamaica. I'm just asking.
No, even if they don't have the best, our best interest at heart, even if they don't want to do it, this is not the time when we have said, this is your responsibility. This is what you are empowered to do to help us. So yes, we know, sir, they might have their own selfish way where they don't want this person, that amount of money. But this is not the time for us. The first thing what we are doing now is up on the platform and make other people hear it. And say, so that makes sense? Let me tell you somebody. And once it word starts spread, it starts ripple. And once it's good enough and it makes sense, pressure can be applied. And them have to do them job.
I know the military follow you. I'm not sure how much they follow Sadiq. So you are on this show, so they may be very, very well listening. Shane, to come in, Shane.
Yes, I really wanted ranking to be here in my response, but I would say there are many aspects of what MG said that I like as a starting point to rebuilding. One of the things that I know for sure is that crime loves chaos. A lot of these criminals were already preparing to steal and rob even before the storm started.
True.
Because they know that the law and order would be less prevalent. They're not going up on the road. Police them there, them here to protect them family. Now this is my opportunity for bust two window and thief some TV and thief some things, right? And once there is chaos on the road and in the community, it's going to just get worse and worse. Right? Crime loves chaos. So the man them see the opportunity now when them can rob a vehicle where I come and ray because them not protected and them thing there. So what MG is saying will get rid of a lot of the chaos, improve law and order, and lay the foundation for. Cause right now, for example, the ATM them, they mash up whole heap of the ATM them. Me can tell you say the bank them now look for replace them no time soon. Right? They may not even have them in Jamaica and would have to source them and that take a while for ship. The more them things that happen, cash availability becomes less. Once cash becomes less in people's pocket, more chaos reign. So the quickly we can remove the chaos, bring in law and order, it will lay the foundation and be the catalyst for get the normalcy what we want. As long as it continue like it's set up now, it will get worse rather than better.
Well, Shane, yes, yeah, good point. So let me tell you something. Yesterday when we drop off the goods at the particular house it would have been very, very easy if you're one man see we and move on a drop off right there. Miss Patsy house, John Brown house, Earl house, Blossom house. And as soon as we gone,
a ranking house.
A ranking house. And as soon as we gone, two man just turn up and say, yo, what want to get? Me know want to get something like I see the vehicle drop off a package. I want to get. And that's a problem. Now, whilst me understand Rankin said, you want to ensure so if people get comfortable, this is Jamaican habit to get comfortable and get lazy and want to do nothing. But you are going to know. This is why I say this is under control of the military. Because what you're going to do is when you're settling now, the whole purpose of this settling thing, let me tell you now, is it's the last time when I leave, I see the 13 and the 14-year-old girl them outside I will out the answer. I can imagine how much disadvantage what these girls are going to face 13, 14, 10-year-old. What me implement my idea of implementation now is to protect the younger ones them first and foremost. The women and the young ones them, the most vulnerable women and the kids them first and foremost. Get them out of the line of fire. You will have man with discipline who will come on board as well and willing to build back. But you want to get these persons, these vulnerable persons, out of the line of fire, make them comfortable. The man them can't tough it out, but make the woman them and the kids them be comfortable. And find some level of comfort as best as possible.
A big talk, man. A serious something that to me.
Great that.
Yeah.
I can say something sorry.
Alright, why Tom?
Like NG says something for real and it makes sense. Like who in charge, like who's gonna fix back these people house, really? After this, like, is it the government gonna help these people fix back their house? Because most of these people don't have no money to fix back all of these damage that their house take and stuff like that. I know they're gonna fix back the hospital, the police station, schools and stuff like that. But who's gonna fix back the people them house? People them will lose them house and stuff.
Tom Strainer, them issue something where we say if you lose this and that, you go on particular website and put in your story and your address and area and your pictures and all of them things there. And then you can get certain level grants based on the severity of your situation.
You know,
I saw that. Is it confirmed to be true? Is it legit? It kind of sound legit. Is it legit?
Yeah, but you're the problem with no, even if it's legit, the persons them who are affected don't see it all now. Because them on the internet are nothing at all.
Thank you.
Yeah, but that's why I like your thing now, so that the military can educate the people on the base and really
on the base. I said on each and every base, there's going to be a Starlink on each and every base. We're going to provide internet service for everybody, so they can contact them family. They can contact who they want to be to make people know that I was affected.
But me like your idea, man.
So start them off internet, water, somewhere if you sleep at night time, and food. The 4 basic community in a modern society will make you feel like you live.
So you see, one of the problems that I'm foreseeing down there, Black River, Westmoreland. Some of these houses, especially those are on the shoreline. And maybe some houses who are not on the shoreline. These persons who accommodate those lands, those are not their properties.
True. In
And
some
hence,
cases, true.
In some cases, and hence, if it is that you have donors who are willing to help, like a food for the poor, then they can assist those persons because they need to have some paperwork with those property or lands.
But remember, a lot of persons who even have paperwork lose them paperwork in a side.
No, man. No. But remember, if you have your paperwork, it can be traced.
Okay.
You just need your TRN or your name. It can be traced. So you don't have to worry about the physical paper then. So that in itself is another challenge, especially where how government work with assisted those aid. So again, it's going to take a whole lot of discussion. MG, big method, big thing. I tell you, I like it so much, but I'm just saying, MG, why is it that the army have not yet set up once? Is it that you were responsible for the start operation while in the army and you retired or resigned without leaving it with anyone?
So here I go now, Sadi. You're right, Whilst I was in the military, right? Whilst I was in the military, I was a part of the stores. I was the corporal for the stores. So when FOBs are deployed, now when I person them must sign off this 50 category so, 30 category so, 10 buckle of water go over there so. So me know the operation setup. So the thing is, as me say, operation something like that is not normally set up for civilians.
Exactly.
But in a time like this, civilians are the ideal person who you want to set it up for.
Right.
Think
MG.
outside the box.
Sorry, put it this way. What MG is saying, there is no precedence that was set in the past that would cause somebody within the army to immediately come up with that solution or proposal. Because it's usually used for the army itself. He's just applying some little bit of,
the man applying the military background. So nobody
what he's seeing now and saying, you know what, this could work.
No one in the military have that level of thinking. So listen, we can share what we have with the people.
Because Sadi, he's a regular citizen now, Sadi. He's not a military man no more. So he's going to think out of the box.
Exactly.
Those persons, and MG can correct me on that, there are some aspect of the military or some department, if you want to call them that. Help me out, MG. That aligns with certain things. They don't just think civil, they don't just think as a military person. You have persons who
different
have
woman.
Civilian aspect.
Yeah, man. Them have humanitarian here than them something, man. All right, so you think about
and that's why MG have this. But I think say MG when just blindfold Miami, so them not really all that blindfold. They have people who specifically do these things, and that's why when it comes to national disasters, when it comes to national disasters, they send out the army not just for defense,
Sadi, let me tell you this, right? You see the funds them. You see the funds them, Sadi. You see all that funds them what it has been and grants them are released to Jamaica. Me personally, if it was up to me to make a decision, I would put that money in the JDF fund and say, uno deal with it. That is the only institution I trust where if $1 spent, them are go show you upon receipt, say, see the dollar there, and see the receipt and see the equipment there, look on the equipment, go and check the store and look how much them sell it for. I the only institution or organization I trust when me know say I go do that. Me not trust the government based off of these millions. I want for money get on.
I want for money them get
real. We don't really want to go in that part.
It's a legitimate concern.
MG down the road and I tell MG and I go down the road.
Sir Clive, what is it?
No, it's a legitimate concern because going back to 88 and Gilbert, some of that was supposedly happened in terms of a lot of people believe that some of the people who really deserve the aid never really got it as much, and so it's a real concern.
Hopefully it won't happen daily, Sir Clive. It's sad, but it happened daily.
But sadly, we think Jamaica get enough money right now. We can help people them right now. I think them not it could be more, but I think say to amount of millions of dollars when we see some sports people are put, some country are put on all of these things. You see me plus
one of the things is not like they don't get the money. It's how they utilize.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. They got to utilize it in the right way, Sadi. Because all these people doing this to help the people. It's not just to put in a people pocket. It's to help the people them get back to normality.
Let's hope it used the way there. One thing I was impressed with, I must say, this is not a political show, but I definitely want to point it out for those who have not heard about the cat band that was invested in, by our former Minister of Finance. Yeah, man, it was a brilliant investment. I don't want to get into the details of same. But
you better not, because there are so many other issues come around from
but if
but I understand.
Once we get that funds, that will do a great help to the country versus say a Gilbert or other catastrophes that we face, so we never had this kind of money to pull down on.
That quick money. Yes, sir. Rankin.
Yeah. Not rushing you. I just want to know, we ever discuss when football should return or whatever.
All right, no worries, sir. Give it a bigger time.
Make me shift cruise in the next 30 minutes.
Yeah, man. Tell us I give them half an hour.
Whosoever relieve you, tell them say them have half an hour free time.
Yeah, man. I give them half an hour overtime.
Yeah, man.
All right, so people, well done. 1 hour and 15 minutes discussion as it relates to, the impact of Hurricane Melissa thus far, and we have gotten it a lot. I had some picture, but me I tell you the truth, Rankin, you asked that I should share these. Me I tell you the truth, I'm not in the mood of sharing some of these.
Heartbreaking, brother.
No, honestly, people, me look on them, and me say for those who have not seen it yet, the fact that you are not able to assist when you look at it. It carried on a different way. Right. That's how it deals with me. So, that's my personal feeling.
Yes, and the next discussion, I think me know now have when I go sit out, but me think me know now have. I think some of the videos and
pictures. Me can't understand that, brother.
Hold on, man. Relax now. Some of the videos and pictures, come and see them. I go well with the discussion where I go have. In the sense, I go say, should we cancel or should we go ahead? Just think that some people need to know the levels of devastation where some of these players.
I think it's all over social media and a campus.
No man. That's what I say. But sorry, afraid to show it. Some of these players.
No man. Some of those will be shown.
Yeah, some players.
But I know the ones that I am telling you about. I'm not sure.
All right. Me come a KC come play football, but yet still me come from St. Elizabeth. How the hell you expect me to put my best foot forward for KC, knowing where my family I got to a St. If you understand where I come from, Sadi, that's how me look on it.
All right, let's move to part B of the show.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get a get on.
Can put up some picture in schools, then we get damage on them stuff, the Sadi,
Yeah, man,
like
we're gonna share
type of
some
structure then.
Let's start. Monroe.
MG.
I would have to man them.
Yeah, man, me same way. Where's it?
Are we?
Yeah, man.
For the next 3 or so minutes, I'm gonna ask you to just host the show. I'm trying to set up a Zoom call so we can put the person in, not getting through on the stream. All right. That good.
We're
gonna move.
Kawi, this is a video show. Kawi, this is a video show. Go and quiet here, man.
I'll go on campus.
Campus, you don't spoil. You don't have to spoil host, no. What is the term again, Rankin? Not a host.
Make Rankin deal with me. Then deal with me, bad brother. I'll Rankin do a laugh.
Rankin has set up, man. You don't worry about Rankin. Anyway, so we're gonna move to it, MG. We're gonna look at
1 second. Kawi and Shane just set on a screen for auto rotate. It will full up the entire screen.
Well.
Set it to auto rotate, then turn it to the side. Do you see anything, Shane? There you go. It will full up the entire screen.
All right.
Can we have light, man? You're good.
Yeah. I have a solar, cause.
Man,
all right. So people,
and I like.
Jesus have His mercy. All right. So we're gonna look at the impact. Yes. the possibilities of schoolboy football
Yeah, man, that is
returning.
it, Shane. That is it.
Of schoolboy football returning, whether soon, whether this
MG,
year
big
or
up.
next year. What's the possibility? So MG, just give me a 2 minutes to set up another link so we can get somebody in. All right, so MG, run that segment until me done. Me set up a Zoom link, please.
All right. Oh, so the big question is: should the season continue or should it not, or should it start at a later date? And it cause a big problem. In the ISA group, I made a comment in the ISA group, and me never know say I say it boil over. So the comment, make it clear the comment I make, because I know state nothing wrong, you know. I tell them exactly what I said in the ISA group, exactly before everything boiled out. I said, the funny thing is, even players from damaged schools are asking if the season is going to start back. It seems like they want to play, especially the one who know, especially players who know that this is their last year. Very difficult position for ISA, but a decision has to be made for sure. And I'm going to call the name to, you know if Saudi probably go visit it.
No, man, you can't call that one day.
Paul Reed. This is Paul Reed statement reply to it. This rhetoric about leagues must be played to save boys' career is false. There are many scouting combines held between December and January, and things should be back to normal by then. You people have no clue what is going on. You people have no clue what is going on in Western Jamaica, but boys begging for games to be played. Lies from the pit of hell. This
question.
Last statement.
Who is Paul Reed?
One journalist.
Ranking is a old boy from here school. Being a what's a journalist?
Ranking boy.
Yes, man.
Yes, I'm reading the last piece. I'm reading the last piece. What I'm saying. This is the last.
You don't know him ranking?
Probably.
Sorry, I'm reading the last piece now. This is the last piece. We'll get the group. We'll get the group to close. Because this is the last piece to tick off everybody. You eat a food, YouTubers need to get a life.
Wow.
That is what I'm saying. We tick off the group. No, everything else, no, we understand everything else what I'm saying in regards to when personal feelings about it, some feels enough it started and him say boys are beg for players a life from the pit of hell. But the last piece of him say you eat a food, YouTubers need to get a life. This is what him said. And him must be Paul Reed, a journalist from the Observer. A journalist from the Observer. This is his statement. And I can read it out clearly because this statement was made and directed to me. It was directed to me. By the time me come back in the group, Mr. Scott closed the group chat and said admin only. But before he closed it, there was a reply from Infomedia, BAM Sports, Mr. Lloyd Banks. So a lot of persons were really upset about what he said.
Question, MG. I still have to put you on the spot because I still haven't heard your clear thoughts. Do you think the season should resume or not?
No, hold on the ranking. Hold on. Let him finish that little thing there first.
Okay, I'm sorry. Because I didn't hear his thoughts.
Oh, no, man, me kind of don't know. Me not going to read the other rest. I reply them. Because I know, say, the man, them really go get off in the group. Get off in the group on him. So, me not go, so, me can't get to the discussion part now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So,
my question.
So, hold on, a question. Based on that, that statement that he made, that is he one of the person that have a serious problem with the YouTubers carrying the game?
I don't know because he watches the YouTubers games.
So
I still getting information.
It was directed definitely to you and not to me. YouTubers for
it could be him say YouTubers, you know.
Yeah.
YouTubers insane.
Man say eat
a food. My statement to reply to eat a food YouTubers need to go and get a life.
Principal.
That's what he said.
Principal go get a life. Okay.
Man sound bad man, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, that's on the way.
So him come from down the side there. So I go assume say he's emotional and he must emotion. So good. Now, for one, my comment is being made from a perspective of someone who have people who is affected from it, who have spent because of it, who have gone on the ground of one of the areas them and did some of the humanitarian stuff as well. So me not just come and talk based off of somebody who live in a town and it not affect me none at all. I've made about 4 trips so far since the hurricane back to that side of Jamaica. 4 because as I said, I don't know my mother live, I don't know my sister live, and I have to ensure that them are all right. So me now come here and I speak, say boy, I come from a perspective of media town, nothing affect me, so me all right. No. Now, where this is concerned, the schoolboy football, and I've seen, me not go call no school, me not go say this, that, right, but I do know that training has commenced. Me not go say it, so who, because in the event it restart, people want to have a competitive advantage. So that is natural. And the aspect says school are going to restart at some point soon this side of Jamaica. Now, my perspective on this is, and where I was a little bit upset in regards to it, yes, it's very unfortunate what happened to the west side of Jamaica. It is not the east side of Jamaica fault because of what happened on the west side. It's not east side fault. And at this present moment, the east side of Jamaica decides, we have to move on. Me live at Portmore. I'm very, very sure say mountain come, my bill will come. I may have to work to pay my bill. Not even just say me. Everybody on the panel will live at the east side. Have to work tomorrow for the rest of the day to ensure say. No, me freeze. No, I'm not freeze. Sorry. You're
good, man. You're good, man.
You hear that, Rankin?
Yeah?
You're not on a bill for pay this month, Rankin. Go on, MG.
You're not on a bill for pay no month. Until a couple months now.
So I don't know a film perspective I come from, say, it will like east side of Jamaica to move, go down there, so and that. That cannot be the case. That's not realistic. That's not realistic. That's the reason why the military, the police force, the government, that's now their responsibility to take it over. The next side of Jamaica, where things go on, I have to ensure, say, no, if my mother need nothing, me have a little change in pocket if you can't go back down there, and me can't go down there with the empty hand, So if me not do my little business up here, so or work up here, so or even other persons, how can they support who they down there, so? If they want to support, or if they have anybody who affected. It's natural that who was not affected, life will carry on. When we are Jamaica and war go on other part of the country, we are carry on with the life. Certain economical stuff might affect we, but we still have to carry on with life because the clock ticks and life goes on. I've been at the army where man dead on duty and the next man just gonna replace him on the same duty. And the clock ticks same way. Tick, tick, tick. It's so harsh and so unfortunate, but the clock ticks same way. No. It does not mean that we don't empathize with what happened down there, sir. I will not try and contribute or help what is going on down there. Now, where I'm concerned, it's very, very difficult for me to sit here and say, stop schoolboy football or continue schoolboy football, and that's definite. We have to look upon it from a perspective. I said, what happened down the west? Most of the schools them down the west get affected. So I could not expect them to continue to participate, especially if State's principal came out and said that taking about 7 months before the school can get back to normalcy. That 7 months wipe out the school football commission off of the calendar. So it means that them out tight. And that's not that go for all the other schools them down that side that's affected. Half of the schools them in the round of 16 they're affected significantly. So that means that the cup basically right now is at a significant pass. So
do you hold the Manning Cup teams ransom based on that?
No, that's where I'm getting to know.
Exactly.
It's very difficult for me to sit here and say.
I'm sorry, I still have to stop you, MG. So what are you saying? Do you want the Costa Cup to continue or not?
The Costa Cup can only continue if the school them in a position to continue. If they are not, stop.
Okay.
Don't continue. If the schools them that are affected cannot continue, that's it for the Costa Cup.
So Rankin, MG has to make sense to you.
I just want to hear what he's saying. Him a beat you on the bush, but he say it no.
No, man, me not beat you on the bush,
Rankin knows the mega beat him after MG done, man. So that's why I'm try to ask certain questions.
So all I schools
wait till MG done.
So the fact that that are too much of a portion of the schools them that are affected, that will be participating in the commission would have been affected. Once the school them feel like we are able to continue, if they can, so be it. But once they can't, competition done for them. No, as Campos said, I would not hold the money cup at ransom based off what happened. School are gonna begin normalcy for the money cup team then. Education are gonna become bigger. I gonna come back to normalcy. Everything day-to-day activity will become normalcy. That means over on this side, competition can continue.
I have another question, MG.
Yeah.
This might be
Rankin.
Make Rankin go on, madam. Make Rankin
go on, Rankin.
So this might be a stupid question. Let's just say we have 16 teams left in the Costa Cup, right? Let's say 15 is okay to continue. But for instance, Cornwall College cannot continue. Should Cornwall College hold the competition at ransom or we play without it?
Play without them.
I think we play without them.
That was my same question I was going to ask, Rankin. The same question I was
going to ask. I want everybody's opinion.
Play without them. I would say play without the team that's the teams that even if I want, so suppose I want 4 or 5 team do MG.
That's different.
Right. So it all depends on what
that's the amount of team. Yeah, the percentage. That's what I mentioned. That's what I make sure clear. Say no. A half of the schools them that are more than half of the schools them that are in the Casa Cup round at 18 are affected. So that put the entire Casa Cup at jeopardy. The entire Casa Cup at jeopardy.
So question, Sadi. That's a question. Me not take enough. Sadi me ask. And me I tell you why me ask after me ask. Based on the amount of damage to the west. No man, I've seen sports with the man.
Yeah.
How many schools from down that side would take part in the Issa boys and girls champs?
Remember, no, boys and girls.
No. Relax, no, Shane, relax. That's the reason I ask. I tell you why I ask.
Shane, ready for attack you,
man. Me make you attack, man. Answer me, Sadi.
Me heard Shane.
A number of schools. Why I ask?
A number of schools.
Why I ask? One of the more prominent coaches in this Waterview said this time of year for all the schools that take part in the Issa boys and girls champs, this month, for example, is the most pivotal month in all of the preparation for the season.
Yeah, background, yeah.
So I am saying,
which is true.
10 schools from down that side can't prepare. Are you saying this 10 schools they are told to stop prepare for evening out and wait till they can prepare too?
No.
Exactly.
All right. So look on this now, Campus, right? Look on it this way, right? Yes, they would be at a disadvantage. They would definitely be at a disadvantage if they decide to participate with less months for preparation. They would be a disadvantage, but the opportunity will still be there for them to go and represent in school and try seek a career in the track and field world. I try to do good as best as possible.
And
I went to
track. And again, sorry for cut you, but
yeah, man.
This champs thing would be started different because it's not yet started. Yes. So you can pull out of champs based on the situation. No. And if it is like what MG said, the opportunities are out there. There will be other track meets that you can, participate in to show the talent that you're expecting. And no champs is a big thing, and you have coverage from all over. But I understand where you're coming from, Campus, but the comparison is a bit different because this competition where you call track and field or for champs is not yet on the run.
Yeah, sure.
Unlike the football now, we reach a stage. We reach a stage, we're in it, we're at the last 16, and so it will take a lot of discussion, take a lot of heart to make a decision, one way or the other. And this decision, people, this thing doesn't come along with basically ISA. All stakeholders are important in this. Because remember, you have a key stakeholder in terms of the sponsors. We are not sure if the sponsors are up to continue or if they want to call it quit. As opposed to what is a thing. So it's a whole lot of things. So the meeting for, I suspect that there will be a meeting between Thursday and Friday, the latest, with the stakeholders to come up with a decision or the best way forward as it relates to the schoolboy football. More so the Costa Cup to restart. Yes.
Sorry, I think what MG said is a perfect segue for me. Because you would have known that we've been having some discussions in another forum today. And I mentioned that Manning Cup could possibly keep because this side of the island not as adversely impacted. Right? Yeah, laugh ranking.
Attack me now.
Yeah. And I said the same thing what MG said basically. Said, boy, it would be difficult for me to support a decision that the Costa Cup should be held at this time because for me, when you have limited resources, which all schools in Jamaica have limited resources, not care how good the Park Student Association and how rich they are, there are limited resources. And in times of crisis where humanity is at a low level, for me, the prudent thing to do and the decent thing to do is to reallocate those resources to bring in back sense of decency and humanity to the persons down the west. And so it's not the time for football for me, but the time to rebuild. Rankin would have said that's inconsistency. How can we have Manning Cup and win a B Cup?
Yeah, man.
Now, yeah, so that to me, though, that kind of thought process to me, I wanted to call him out on it, and I did call him out on it. Don't make any kind of sense, right? And so, Rankin, take a beating for that. Because, guess what now? We all would love to see schoolboy football, right? And one of the things is not just for us as fans, but it gives scholarship opportunities. So something MG mentioned that some students are in their last year and this is their final opportunity, etc. So in the case of the teams in Kingston, that unless they want to share their resources with the schools in country, which I do have no problem if Kingston College say, oh, may I donate some money to states or a brother school, Glenmere or something like that. Because
you think me don't know say states your name did it all call?
Mannings,
no, you don't need to call no more name. You don't need to call no more name.
Yeah, man, just say, me not have no problem with that thought process, but because they're unlikely to do that, why not just keep the competition and then give those boys the opportunity to get them scholarship, etc. But what I'm saying, even though that same thing exists in the rural part where the students are looking forward to showcasing their talent, there is something far more important right now than that. That's happening in the West side. For them. Far more important. No, this is about covering over your head, finding food to eat, buying back your school book, buying back your school bag, buying clothes, drinking water. It's a different level. For me, it would be, this is a personal opinion, a Shane Billings opinion. Any school principal at this point in that region that would take are the old boys, are the past students that will prefer to take the money now, seeing what they're seeing on the ground, and invest it in football versus bringing back a sense of decency to the people them down there. Shane Billings has said, "No, wicked and mean."
Ranking, you're wicked.
No.
Sorry.
Hold on. Let me adjust something there, so Shane. And I'm not on this side of saying that they should, but I think that's a wild statement, Shane, because
I'm willing to defend it. Ask any questions, I'm defending.
No, it's not questions. What I'm saying to you, a lot of these schools, yes, would have gotten their sponsorship towards their football program. Don't get me wrong now, just listen up. And those money will probably have been already budgeted. Some of these monies that we're thinking about will take the teams to where they are now, to the end of the competition. Trust me, would probably not even a drop in the bucket to start the infrastructure repairs that the schools want. So I'm not saying, so I think for you to say that their school or the principal would have been wicked. Another point, Shane, no, listen. What if the principal or the people can tell us that this would be one of my therapy for my boys or for my
community
or community to go and play this football? It can itself be a therapy.
Yeah, and I agree with you. Football is therapeutic and help take things out of people's mind.
So
but
again,
hold on. Me understand what you're saying, and I agree with that point. However, whenever you're making business decisions or any decision in life, you're rank there. Hold
on. I understand the business decision you're talking and how you look at
and life decisions.
No, Shane, take your time, no, Shane. What I'm saying, on a business point, when you're making your business decision, it most times, if not 100%, based on budgets. Me wrong or am I right? You are the businessman.
No, me have to make them based on budget.
No, Shane.
No, but Shane,
you have to take one like that. You have to take
what?
one like. You have to take
it's
one like
a budget, Shane, because you wouldn't foresee. Hold on, no, man. So all those monies that were spent already, you can't recover them, you know. I already put it in. And maybe some of those money would have been locked, carrying the team forward as well. So I think it would have been of you, Shane, a very wild statement for you to make. To say if a principal, you are putting in a position that the principal will use the money to do sports instead of infrastructure development. That's no, Shane. No principal will do that.
No, let me answer you now.
No principal will do that, Shane. You are putting it in that position to make it look that way.
No, let me finish.
Me have something to say.
Let me finish. I'm telling you this. This is not a general statement for any time or every time. This is a statement specific to now, the situation as it prevails right now. So this is what I'm saying now. If principal couple months ago before Melissa wants to spend money for football, not a problem. Last year, next year, whatever. I'm saying the specific situation now that exists in about 5 or 6 parishes, where many students that attend the schools are roofless, are clothesless. A lot of them don't have food. A lot of them lost their books. Me have a cousin who go Monroe, and I see him book them, the whole of them wet up. Every single one, in textbook them, in notebook them, everything. Right? When you see these things, I am saying, from a human, listen carefully, in this specific situation, from a human element, when you are tasked with, you as a leader, as the head of the school, that's what the principal is, the head. You are now tasked with making a decision as a leader. People looking up to you to make the right decision that is in the best, notice to underline the word best, not good or okay, the best decision possible to allocate these limited resources in the best way.
But where are those limited resources? Where are they? The limited resources there. Where them come from?
The limited resources are monies that would have been given by the government. One, that's how principals get their money. And the contribution fees that were given by students, and also if they have monies from past students.
No, all
If
right.
me,
well, Anshin,
well,
you know what the reason why we ask? No,
let me
because
just
you're
finish
coming
up. Let me
down
just
the
finish
line.
the point.
Well,
Let me
Anshin,
just
I
finish the
know
point.
you're building a little line there, Shane, that I want to put you in a little perspective. I'm not counter, but no, and that's why I asked you where these money come from. So the money from the government. Hold on, man. The money is from the government. You don't wildly spend it on sports. A matter of fact, it what?
There's a cap.
Oh. I know that. You know, right. Tell me that. I know that.
So that's why I'm saying where the money is come from. If you're gonna go to business line now, shit, and if it is that these monies that was given for sponsorship for football, earmarked and budgeted, just like what the Financial Act saying, every money that is budgeted for a particular item should be used. Not say you can't, but there are some that you cannot touch and do cross spending. So again, and that's why I may ask you where the monies come from. So for you, you are putting you are putting school A in a situation that they don't have the money. The money where them have is either football or development. If that is the situation, but that is not just the full situation.
So Shane, if me as a sponsor,
me not finish, you know, me I don't finish my point, you know. Let me land. I am saying, you see, for me, if you don't hear me, I always say this, in all things apply common sense. And I'm saying, if you are the leader, people are looking up to you to make the best decision for them. No matter where the resources come from, if you get money for football, whoever that come from, tell them, you call a meeting and say, listen, these are the situation, you know. Just don't believe that these are the best thing. Right,
and if they say no?
And if they say no, what you do?
No, if them say no, then no problem. At least you.
What you do with the money?
No, at least you can say. Hold on, no. At least you can say. Anybody come to you and question it now and say, Ray, can say, listen, this is what I did, right? Because I realized these weren't the best use of the resources. I went to the stakeholders and I made strong representation that we should use these monies in this way, in X way, instead of Y way. But the investors or whoever are the stakeholders that are adamant, right, that the money should be used in that way. At least as a principal, you can sleep well at night that you tried your best.
But
exactly.
what would you do if me and one of the stakeholders tell us my money I have to spend directly on that? Where do you go then?
Where do you go then?
Yeah, me and one of them are tell us my money I have to go football. It can't go nowhere.
What do you do? I tell them, say, listen, the football and may I bring several different stakeholders at the table. May I bring the parents at the table, right? May I bring the investors at the table. Well, I know. May I tell you what me I do now? This is not a usual time, you know.
Well, I know, Shane, stop going. Me are the stakeholder. Me are the stakeholder. Don't take the parents' name. Me are one of your biggest stakeholder. And me that you say, campus that you say, my money have to go in a football. No matter which parents you want to call our my money, no government money.
Yeah. So listen,
what you do?
So, well, I know, you're not listening, brother. May I say, me, the principal, no want to put the money there, so. And me, no want the parents, them, and the stakeholders, them within the community, think that I am supportive of that. So me, I gotta bring them at the table and say, this is the situation. This is my opinion at the best interest of the funds. However, X, Y, and Z say them don't want to spend this money this way. Let's have a vote. Community members, parents, Ray. Do you think that we should hold football this year based on what going on? And if them vote and them say, yeah, them want the football, then football play.
So if they vote with
you, defeat everything we are saying.
If they vote with
no, don't defeat it. Because what I'm saying,
as a principal, you don't need no vote to take a decision like that, bro.
But
I know.
If I am in that position where you are saying a principal is, and if the stakeholder is saying to me the money must spend on football, all right, it's a put on for football. But guess what? I just what the end for football for me. I look for infrastructure now. because that is more important.
That's all me I say to you. So no matter which people want to vote with you and say, remember my money. So if the peers then come and say them with you as a principal.
But what? No, the reason why I mention it, campus, is this. Remember another. You say you want the money spent on football this year. Me no want the destruction of football this year. And me have a big pool of funds that is available that me can't touch to do infrastructure. Then what me I gotta do? Me can't either me just ignore the money, right? Or me bring the people them at the table and make them know say, all right, when I make a decision.
We understand what you're
Tell
saying.
him I'm taking money.
Well, I know when the people go with you, when the people go with you and say yes, they might go with the principal. At the end of the day, it's still my money. I mean, still decide with my money. So what you do?
No, then you take the money and go on. If the people then vote and say, Ray, then you take your money and go on.
So when everything go back,
because at the end of the day, me as the principal must can't sleep good at night time.
True. So when everything go back to normalcy now, and you want about the sponsorship again now, where do you go?
No, that's not important.
Me answer you, and me looking at you. Listen, I don't give a. When it right now, when me see the people and they are dead for hungry, right now, hungry, one roof over them head, one book, one clothes, now no shoes.
All right. Don't get wrong, Shane. No. Don't get wrong, Shane. I am with you. I agree with you, but me just ask some tough questions to see.
You're not gonna bore me with them questions and them life.
But as Mr. Still, everybody understand what but you have to be careful. It's a slippery road.
No, the comments.
It's not slippery for me, you know.
No, man.
Tough people make tough decisions. Only certain people in our life can make certain decisions.
Yeah, but you are talking
again.
When you say principal, them wicked.
You are making the decisions. That is the point.
Yeah.
Because you're putting it in a scenario as if that is either or either. Or if you play football, infrastructure can go. That's all I'm saying, shit. And to piggyback and how the money.
No. But that me I'm saying. What I'm saying. I am saying, if the campus come to me with money for football and other stakeholders come to me with money for different things, me want to ask them to make me use the money for the infrastructure because the money when me don't have already too limited. Me want to raise as much money as possible for deal with the most salient things as possible. So me I go try beg them to reallocate it to the most important things.
Me I go allow ranking to come in because me feel say ranking one touch is a case where me you are ranking have a discussion over already. And me I go lick it back for you, Mr. Shane. Ranking.
I don't care win.
Me no need to win. Me no try win argument. Me no win argument.
Tom,
win argument.
Tom, this bigger than me and you. Come hear them with it from there.
Why ranking?
Sit out, man.
What Shane, I hear you, but let me first say I hear you, Shane, loud and clear. First of all, I don't know about all the schools, but most schools, and I can speak about Carmel College, a principal can make no decision without the board of directors signing off on it. It's like
what
the prime.
Well, hold that. No. What kind of decision you're talking? You have to be careful on that.
All right. Decisions that will affect the entire school.
And because football has nothing to do with the entire school, bro.
What do you mean?
No, ranking.
What percentage?
Not the entire school.
What percentage of your students playing football?
Yeah, you can't say the entire school ranking.
We are talking the Costa Cup.
Yes,
ranking.
Any football.
Less than 0.5%.
No ranking. We're not talking straight.
Ranking. So your entire school population depend on football?
No.
Exactly.
The benefit from football.
That's
why I say when I say every decision, not really so.
Yeah, decisions like those principal can make.
Me I listen to your ranking. Me I listen, man. That's how they answer.
As I'm saying, yeah, they have a board of directors and them sign off on it and once all is well. So Shane, I am with you 100%. As I say, I have been affected adversely, so I know firsthand what everything is going on about. A lot of the school, let me just speak for me, know about my school. Funds have been allocated from the start of the year to go towards sports. So a different view of sports and what have you.
May I ask a question? By whom?
The Old Boys Association.
Okay, fine.
So not the government, Old Boys, outside entities. I don't want to call that. shareholders.
No,
Stakeholders.
no.
External
Listen.
stakeholders.
And they are not
Yeah.
external, you know. The past students are not external.
So
They have a say
internal.
at the table. Because they have past student association who sit on the board, so they are not external.
So
Why?
let me just get to the point so somebody else can discover them and say. So basically, the funds for football, if it should continue, there's funds there to play out the season because it's already allocated. That's what Sadi was saying. So if it should continue, there's funds in the reserve then to continue whatever I was started. But what I am saying to you, no. Listen, Shane. What I am saying to you is, you want the funds that was. So let's say football should start, right, Shane? Football should start. We should say, listen, we not enter no the Costa Cup because we are using funds to fix the school. That is what you're saying? Okay. Well, I not agree with that, and I just that's it. I will just sit it right there. Once there is funds, Sadi, to run out the season, and we can even raise more funds to fix the school, do both of them. That is where I am.
Even
And Shane, I respect your opinion, Shane, but I don't agree with it. And that's it.
The point Shane is making now, even if you have funds, you don't necessarily have to finish the season.
No, and I agree. I hear what he's saying. I just don't agree with it. I respect it 100%.
You and Shane Rankin some time ago take me to task when I mentioned that monies that are spent on schoolboy football, yes, could have shared and placed in some other places. And both of you take me to task because you, Shane, tell me, say, KC old boys who say football, a football alone and nothing only. Ranking tell me the same. But we don't know how you are coming.
That?
Of course you say that, Ranking. Man. You say that, Shane.
Me never say that.
What a wicked brother, man. That's why
no,
no. You. That is why
hold on, let me tell you what I think I would have said. I don't remember that.
Me tell you what you say.
What I would have said is that the people who want to invest in a football now go want to invest in a nothing else, and they say the money, them want the money spent. So
hold on, what difference that there now?
It's a different situation. It's a kind of different scenario.
No,
Shane, what I'm saying
after Shane see the video, they may have a change of heart when they see what really happened.
No,
but I think we saw there say before that Shane that tell us see money where KC all boy them allocate to play football, a football that we go to.
Yeah, but a different situation. That's why I say in everything you apply common sense. Me say it, you know, in everything you apply common sense.
You apply common sense, but what I'm saying is a particular. Well, I know when I brought it to you people with that same issue, you know, I said, look here, they are dying need for some other system or some other program in the schools. Why some of these money can't be shared and spent over there? And it's both of you. Me not forget this. You know, link me for 6 with that and say.
No, and my opinion, I mean, just start tell you what the old boys them would do. It's not my personal opinion, you know.
Me believe you say Ranking.
But I tell you what the old boys them would do. Not
football money. Right,
you should have told me stand of your views that shit.
No, my views that man.
Well, I know Ranking. Me believe say Ranking. I go say football money, cricket money for go look their own money.
Shane say it too.
Shane say it too.
Yeah,
no, sir. Sorry, just want to mix me up here, campus.
All right. All right. Now I mix you up. I laugh by this time. Shane, tell the people what you tell me. Say that. Me no want to mix you up. You talk.
No, I don't remember the conversation, but all I say, sorry, is this. The old boys them, right, I go want put them money where them want them money to go. That is a fact. Right? They may put their money where they want it to go, and so you have to spend it accordingly. It's now up to whoever at the school now. we probably want resort to other things to make a case and say, you know, can I give it some money towards this and that? And make a case. But that's all it is. The old boy, they might put the money where they want to go.
You remember the direct to sports where that talk about shit? It's just a debate. We just want to carry you back to memory.
Me remember the convo for real.
Was this before the storm or after during the storm?
Long before the storm, man.
Was it before this?
Yeah, long before the storm.
So
I remember the conversation.
We before, man. We before storm.
Sadi was attacking the schools that are spending and may have to defend the school because Sadi love attacking and all.
No, and my attack was not say school to spend. And that me that say no.
Me know Ranking that says football money and football money.
That's exactly what Ranking say.
Well, you can't tell you this. KC good in a lacrosse, table tennis, chess, cricket, basketball, almost every sport. So we invest
You share
in
the football money
every
with the
sport.
lacrosse team?
No, but may I tell you, we still a win lacrosse.
No, I know, but would you share this football money with the lacrosse team?
Shane Billings, if me I give money
football.
to sports, if me I give money to sports, me just I give money to sports.
Okay.
Personally, that are me. But there are certain old boys who are footballer for them thing or a champs for them thing. And then certain old boys that say this are for the sports program.
Okay, fair enough.
So
you are the one now.
And
You're going to
just
spend
I
your
will say
money
it again,
overall.
I'm going to say this quickly.
You're going to spend fee money on football. Why your ranking talk?
Me kind of love how the discussion have come around, you know.
You can't
Because
touch
there's a lot of old boys. Let's get this straight. There's a lot of old boys who don't care about sports. And let me tell you this right now, you know. No care. They're in the old boys.
And they just want to give back to some students, scholarships and them things.
You can't
books, computers, laptop, that kind of stuff. They're not business sports.
All right.
Anyway,
so,
very
fair
fruitful
enough.
discussion.
Before we go nowhere, we hear Shane stands and we hear MG stands. Whereas if the season for continue or not.
Oh
we
yeah,
hear MG one, we hear Shane one.
From me, campus season to continue. I agree. Continue.
Okay.
For me, still Sadi.
Move on to stranger now.
For me,
hold
Sadi.
on. Next stranger wait. Because Poogie him come like him come if he does listening, you know. I know I say nothing else a wipe in face.
Well,
What's your thought on the season continue, yes or no?
Are you talking about the cup?
No man, the season, football and all.
No, the reason why I ask is that Manning Cup.
Give me a thought.
Right, Manning Cup. I think Manning Cup can continue, given that, as I said, that this side of the island is not adversely affected like, you know, the West and so on. D Cup, it's a bit more tricky. And initially, my thoughts were kind of like along the line of Shane in terms of when I did a check at the schools, I got about maybe 6 or 7 out of the 16 that are adversely impacted. Could be about 7 or 8.
I did just a while ago.
Yeah, and when you look at it, if you know half of the 16 affected that way, and you have to look at all of the socio-economic factors. A lot of these players are directly affected themselves, family members affected. So I looked at that at first, and I said it's difficult to imagine D Cup starting back anytime soon. You could probably think about an amended format where, you know, you probably think of
join them.
China.
Join the schools that are not affected in Dakar Cup with the Manning Cup schools. I didn't think
wide. I didn't quite think that far. You know, I didn't quite think that far.
I must say military thinking that MG.
But then no, when I hear when I hear the 7-month time frame that sets principle, it kind of put a different perspective.
I saw that interview as well.
Right, because then you have to think practical. If as someone said in the chat, where will the training take place for some of these schools? Some of these players, you know, they would have been on board at the school compound that is damaged. So where are they going to train? So it's I don't have a yes or no answer. It's just a. But those are the things I think about. At the end of the
day, and I'm glad Clive segue into that point as well because as I said, Tal was attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man.
No, man. Oh, my screen set up. Me I say about the man when I turn on the camera, they way down.
Yeah, man.
Name nor nothing.
Yeah, man. All right. So as Clive alluded to earlier, where would these players train? Because you know some fields them damage or they use them as whatever they want to use and so on. And also the entrance to these schools, some of them damage as well. So you can brush it. Okay, yeah, we'll start it. But how are the facilities are for them to actually train? That's one. And two, what are their background like in terms of okay, them good as in them have them uniforms and so on. So it's a combination of a lot of things you have to consider before you can say, all right, you go start a season. Mine, some of them want the season to go on, because some of them there last year, and you want them to get a scholarship and whatever the case is. So you have to look at it and say, all right, if so be the case, then you can have some tryouts or some invite some people down or so. I don't know, but we start it off as such a event like this. With the pan fence of that, to be honest with you. With the pan
All
fence.
right. I think one of the things I do have to look before make Mr. Lee answer. Some of these players, football is them center piece, Is
Yeah.
them peace of mind
And
that when they on the field. So when they
don't
on the
limit it to
field.
players, Campus. Don't limit it to players.
All
Fans.
right. But yeah, but we talk about the youth them with the background when we say, mommy, I go through this stress. And playing football, take him mind and give him a little ease. Because parents start thinking about certain things, they don't want you think about certain things. So if I go play football for make me as a parent worry about how the roof will go on. You just go. So it's tricky,
But Campus, you go watch your son kick the ball in the goal. If he gets it, on the roof,
All right, fair enough. Mr. Lee, fair enough.
And me did I go in a campus, so you shoot me out, so.
Oh, sorry. But Tom.
You shoot me out, so from time me I try to talk, you shoot one next man, then you try to shoot me in
I know
Mr.
that
Lee.
no. Mr. Lee name come up, man. But him screen no come on. Go on, Tom. My bad. Sorry.
No, but as well, me can say me don't want the season play. And me not go say me would want it play. You see me, because all I will love football and would like to see football play. But me think that this decision is like up to the school principal them and the stakeholders. You understand me? Yeah. For decide if they should continue this season. And anything with them decide, I'm with it. If they think they should continue, they must have a reason why they would continue it. And if they think they should stop it, I think they would have a reason why they would stop it. You understand me? So I wouldn't have a problem if they continue it, and I would have a problem if they stop it, to tell you the truth.
All right. Fair enough, Mr. Lee.
Why, Shane? Shane, campus.
Based
on what me I see, I come out of Jamaica in my youth as a person who live in the diaspora and see the humanitarian crisis we are going down from Jamaica, where people not have certain things. I mean, no roof over them head, no food. I mean, the craziness we are going down to my youth. Right now, the death toll not even total up yet.
True.
You know what I mean? It's a very touchy feelings, bro, to see what's taking place. I know it's on the whole island, it impact, but the part that it impact and pertain to the schoolboy football, as a person, for the past 4 years, who highly invested in my school, within my organization, who me a part of, the Government Alliance, and would also contribute personally out of my pocket towards my school. Then, so I'm highly invested in the schoolboy football thing. But based on what I see, I go on with the humanitarian crisis, we could have never vote to go forward with the Casca Cup. Based on what I see.
Right,
but to me, that the part of the thing come first before football. To me, right now, football is important. Can't important for me, my youth.
All right.
When me can do it, so and I watch and see what I go on with my fellow Jamaican down, they touch me dearly. You know what I mean? I mean, no say, no for the youth them. No man not even know where youth them there. Youth them from Magati. Where youth them from Manning. All them guys there. You don't think they live somewhere?
Maldan.
You don't think all them youth? Uno can account for all them youth there from Magati we down at St. Elizabeth. The Mannings youth them will play for Mannings. You don't know if much of them maybe that don't even make it.
So
you know what I say?
So do you think the whole ISA should come together?
No. Well, I mean, Shane. Well, I me go and talk then. No. Based on that, me could never go forward with playing the Casca.
True.
I'm invested highly in it. With other persons, other groups invested high in our school. But me could never find myself a vote to go forward with the Casca Cup. You know what I say?
Okay.
As far as Manning Cup, that part of the island is not impact. Me not see no reason why we shouldn't stop Manning Cup and go forward. because they are not impact. Most of the school on the other side of the island pertaining to the Casca Cup. Right now, they have no light, no water. I mean, school not gonna resume anytime soon for most of them school. We can't go forward with the Casca Cup over there, so. Anybody say they want to go forward with the Casca Cup is very selfish. Hard for themselves. They don't care about their fellow Jamaicans. That's
Amen.
so me
Amen.
feel about that. I'm strongly feel about that.
All right, so
you know what I mean? Because this is not all about football, yo. At the end of the day, football will come back next year and come back. But right now, we have to think part of the island for people.
So
there are some selfish people. Huh?
Would you support the Manning Cup? As a Manning Cup fan, me and Shane, would you support the Manning Cup standing in solidarity with the West and just call it a season?
Honestly, no. We don't want Manning Cup play them thing because there wasn't impact the way
Why
we
not?
do on the other side of the line.
No, me ask my question. Huh? So it's like me taking
but me I tell you, say that's my opinion.
So you know
what I mean? Would I rather Manning Cup because Manning Cup didn't impact the way we do on the other side? Why stop Manning Cup?
So if Manning Cup this side,
when I look back on this whole impact with this time, you know, first in our lifetime we have such a category 5 hurricane. Never before. Never before this scene.
So
it's gonna go back in memories that at this point, at this point in history and life right now where I live, I can look back and say this was the impact. How many people got killed? How many schools got damaged? And when it comes to sport, halfway through the season almost finished. The Casca Cup was cancelled. Manning Cup continued to play.
All right.
That's the way it must stand, bro.
One question.
I'm strongly feel that way,
bro. Feel the pain, brother.
But anyone think campus otherwise, man, them selfish.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Selfish.
Thank you.
I don't care.
You can't care where you want to care, wrong because you impact like that. What about the youth them where impact and the people where impact? You think it's a nice feeling to see people on a Black River cry then and we feel live. No food for eat, no water, bro. Get out of here with the football, man. Football are last to this.
So may I ask a question?
Thank you, Mr. Lee. We get the point.
Anyone who go forward the Casca Cup, bro.
Mr. Lee, hold on.
All right, Big Lee.
Hold on, Mr. Lee.
Man can't yeah, man, go ahead. One question may I ask, man. That's a question.
So this is my point. Let me put something right out there. You see the argument about people and last year and whatever why if you play, that's a no argument.
No, I never that me ask.
Well, no, me say this no because
why sorry? Why sorry?
Because anything can happen that a season have to be postponed. We have seen it happen before. An entire schoolboy competition was postponed. Nobody did after that. Just saying.
How many times, Sadi? Quite a
few.
But
Sadi, some people might have lose some opportunities, though, Sadi. We don't know.
Of course.
Opportunities
may last. But just like what you are saying, no, you are saying, Shane, it's okay, and you join up and Mr. Lee make the point that you love. So if it is that the competition can put off, it can put off. No, Mr. Lee, the question I'm asking, not going against what you are saying. The teams in Manning Cup, and just today, I've given information about 2 players from 2 separate teams in the Manning Cup who are one from Westmoreland and one from in a Black River. They were not there during this time because they are with their team. Those players who suffering and their parents and their everybody them say suffer. What kind of trauma you think that player in that team would have? Would you think it affect his game or the team game?
Yes.
So why not put off Manning Cup?
So that
me I have no problem with putting off Manning Cup in. I just say if it keep, me I have no problem with it. But me I have no problem with putting. The only problem I see is that, as I said, the last year thing, and some people might lose them opportunities. But for me, sorry, would prefer ISA say, all right, whatever money we are going to pump in this competition, yeah, we're going to use it otherwise. We're going to just reallocate them funds to something we're going to benefit human beings, right? No problem with it.
So sorry, if the principals of the Manning Cup schools come together and say, yeah, we are standing with the D Cup, I would just call it a season. You guys wouldn't have any problem either.
No.
No.
When
No,
try
man,
can
no,
tell him.
Me get two no. Me
I
get
have
two
no
no.
problem with that.
Me get
No,
three
No,
no.
no, no problem.
Sadia,
No,
quick
I don't
one.
have a problem with that
No,
either.
no. Let me
Alright,
ask
now
you one
Sadia make
serious
the
question.
Sadia
What
go
about
rebut.
the schools that are seriously damaged?
No
We
man,
are
listen
talking
now.
about state.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the
Hold
money
on, campus. Let
principal.
me finish now, bro.
Mm.
State Cornwall College. When you say Malden, who else MG? William Nib?
8 of them MG say.
Mannings.
Mannings.
What if
Mannings.
all of these
I think
8 schools?
Mannings, Magati, Cornwall, Malden. What happened to William? I think.
No.
I don't know.
No.
Let me just make the point.
Let me night.
What I'm saying, if all of these
Don't
8
chill and
schools,
get mash up body not to you know, man.
right? If all of these 8 schools vote
Christian,
to continue, them selfish, you know, Joe?
All right, so this how I see it, right?
No,
Let me tell
no.
yes,
No.
That's
here,
I
right?
don't care. Me
MG.
have my opinion, and that's
Ask
it.
the question
Me
which is
say
a
if
very
they're selfish.
No, in some sense, if them vote to play, yes.
They're selfish, NG.
Oh, okay.
If the damage, if the schools were suffering, so they want
You
to
want
play.
them to wreck. Choose to go play. They're selfish.
If the schools them are wrecked,
I think say man the 8 school.
them want to go play?
The 8 school you have. The 8 school you have on your list. If them come together, them want to finish the
If them
season.
school were wrecked, so they want to go play.
What do you
All right.
say?
So from my perspective, that would have boiled back down to probably Shane point. Whereas if the principal allow that to happen, you have a question.
Shame on them.
No, you can't.
No, you can't say that, man. You
Anyhow,
can't
they
say
want
that,
to
man.
see their state.
You can't say. I don't believe that's less and say yo because the principal allow that. You see me?
The
And
point
the
I'm
principal
saying,
alone I got allow it.
On both sides of
No,
the time.
the country I go through a humanitarian crisis, bro.
Yes,
People
Mr.
that
Lee.
suffer.
Yes, Mr. Lee.
Football at least right now.
What I'm saying, I'm not
And
going.
I agree to all of that, you know.
That is not. What we are saying is that the points that we are using, all of these can be counteracted. And that's what we are going into. We have the discussion.
No, it cannot be counteracted, sorry.
I mean, it can't be counteracted. So why we are debating?
So the question again, sorry, hold on.
You just a debate, but it's a pointless debate to me.
No.
That's for you, Shane, because you just come up with some things that limit.
No, it's pointless because he doesn't want to hear the other side. I mean, I want to hear him either.
May I listen to it, but it's pointless to me. When it comes to humanitarian crisis, it's pointless.
All right, again, me ask the question. Sorry, don't say no yet. Again, me ask the question. And you see question on me, I see two sides to the question on me ask. You see how easy? If the Manning Cup school principals come together and say we are not finishing the Manning Cup season because we are standing with the destruction of the humanitarian.
We're not a problem with it.
We're not a problem.
Nobody
Has a problem with that. Nobody not a problem. So it's the same thing. They're free if you decide and choose and we have to support them. So it's the same thing. Sadia basically I say, if the 8 principals of the schools are damaged come together and say, gentlemen, let us finish the season. Why should we have a problem with it either?
No, me have a question.
No. Listen to
Fair point. That's a fair point. That's a fair statement.
So if
I question them leadership.
You
could have questioned leadership of the Manning Cup teams to principals.
No, because them are standing solidarity. They're standing. What kind of example at campus?
Campus. I agree with you in this one. I agree with you in this one.
Fair enough. So if
and first, I agree with you for night.
Fair enough. So if the 8 principals come together, principals and they meet with them teams and meet with all of them for meet with them. And them say, make we finish out the season because this is what would have to happen. It's a kind of therapy. Make we at least have something good out of it. You still have a problem with that?
Me still, me say me question them leadership.
All right.
Each and every one of them, I question them leadership.
All right, sorry.
Without qualms.
Then campus, of course, we have a problem with it. We have a problem with any principal that go vote in a D Cup to go forward with this.
No, you
can't stop them. But we can't stop them. That me advise my opinion on what me and shall go on the island, you know.
Yeah, exactly, Mr. Lee. I know problem with that. Go ahead.
Just quickly. So Mr. Lee, with stupid question. Let's say the Dakota Cup is going forward, but then again, your school not affected. Yeah, never mind. Sorry, this question not gonna make no sense.
What do you mean by my school not affected?
No, I'm asking.
My school is affected right now. We don't have no light and water, so my school is affected.
Okay, right.
And ranking wife, remember, you know, we are the defending champion. I was going to retain the title again. I'm going to cancel. Even with that said,
no, that's why. That's
no,
why
doubt about that.
Kind of if that's all you
No. But no, me know me I go win the champion. We run the title again. No, there's no doubt me I go defend my title.
Yeah,
but
still,
no. But yeah, let me say no. There's other important thing to there's other thing in our life. It's important more than football, bro.
And
that's
I
what
agree.
I'm trying to tell you.
No,
we all agree to that. We all agree.
You know what I say? So although I'm the defending champ, I know I'm going to defend the title. I still want to cancel.
Sure. I agree, Mr. Lee. Trust me, I agree with that. We just a pretty from a different angle. I agree with
if the school them in a damage, is it a case if the school them in a damage, then the school them in damage them feel and what have you, would that be a problem?
Oh, feel is not the issue. Feel is not the issue.
Okay.
Yeah, but feel is not the issue. Anyway, my point to this whole scenario, and this is my closing point.
Let me check this.
If schools are unable, if you are unable to keep school face to face, I don't think we should continue the schoolboy football competition.
Agreed.
So once we cannot have face to face instructions, I don't think we should or can go ahead with schoolboy football for the remaining.
Schoolboy football in total? Schoolboy football in total?
Schoolboy football in total.
Yeah, but
because don't think. Hold on.
Yeah.
The point I'm making, I am 100% sure there are teams in town, and maybe if Shane do some research, we find out along with campus that have players who are suffering too.
No.
I agree with that. Yeah, we agree with that in the Saudi. But me no say the teams in town will be majority players from town.
Right, that's the point. What percent?
Yeah, they will do have a few percent. They do have a percentage of the squad.
So solidarity, right?
No, yeah, and
I
agree with that.
Competition, schoolboy competition.
But if that's the case, then if that is the case, then that means you know need to wait until schools go face to face. Then that means if you just close it off totally, because if 3 players right, if schools can go face to face.
Right.
If it close out, but half a whole of town and start back face to face. Town and
then already MG. You know, it's sad to say. It's sad to say that more than 40%, if not 50% of those schools, are open to them already if you start school. You know.
No, my school,
psychologically.
No.
But I'm gonna leave that alone.
My school,
I'm gonna leave that alone.
My school are getting a light and a water bucket.
I want to look and see how many of these schools going dismiss
my school.
Every single day.
Well, I know. I say my school without calling the school name. My school, they get back the light and water yet.
All right. So make ask something now. If by next week, by the end of this week, Friday, town is 100% up and running.
Okay.
By the end of this Friday, town is 100% up and running, and every school in a town can resume next week Monday morning. Are you saying that no competition can go on?
I think the fact that we're having this same inhumane situation, this crisis in Jamaica that affects some school and will not be recovered in time to play this football competition if we're going for postponement or scrap, I think the entire schoolboy competition should be scrapped. And let me tell you this. In 1997, the schoolboy competition was scrapped. Because of what? Indiscipline.
Sure.
Was that indiscipline was in both Manning and the Costa Cup?
I don't know. Sorry, 1990. Sorry, we are simply go check out. Tell me what going on, man.
Sorry, what was it? Sorry, tell us. Sorry, what was it? 1977. What happened? Tell us. What was it?
1997. I did
97. Yeah.
I was in sixth form.
So what was it now? Enlight us, Sorry. What was it?
Indiscipline.
On what side? On the Manning Cup or the Costa Cup?
Manning Cup too.
A Manning Cup.
There was one. Hold on. There was one situation in the Manning Cup, and a myriad of issues were in the Costa Cup.
Because I was one of the students.
All right, so they use because of your last year.
Thank you very much, sir.
Read the last comment. Read the last.
I was one of the students who was suffering that for true.
Read the last comment.
The team should not play any World Cup games because the country is in crisis. You have a point, but it's a different scenario. one team we have playing at one ground here in Jamaica and they're going overseas, as opposed to 16 teams
and if
playing at different grounds.
And if the Jamaican field is not ready,
I think that's a fair comparison, though. That's not a fair comparison.
Yeah,
man, not a fair comparison.
Field already, if the national stadium already, you have to go use your neighbor. You have to go either Miami, QR anyway.
You can't go anywhere go play.
A total different.
Not a fair comparison.
No. You're my problem stance. I agree in regards to why it happened in 1997. And the time I'm a 5-year-old. Probably
you man.
I'm about 9 or 10, you know. It's long, man. My mother they spoil me. But that's how I'm so strong, man. That's how I'm so strong. Lion. All right. So the thing I have is that for me still, I think if even though I understand the aspect in solidarity regards to the Casa Cup, but I think if there's opportunity for the Manning Cup players to be able to go out there and make something of themselves same way, I personally, just my personal opinion, wouldn't want to take away that from them. What took it away from the Casa Cup teams a natural cause. And the Manning Cup teams, that would not be natural cause, take it away from them. That would probably basically, in some sense, a backlash of what happened. In really and truly, they're not affected. So I wouldn't want that to impede the Manning Cup players. I understand. That's the reason me saying no. If there's an idea for go back to the program and include the Casa Cup teams and that weren't affected, just said that weren't affected, because I personally think to give as much of these students the opportunity to go out there to be see themselves, because they need the opportunity if they can go play at higher level. Look at the whole part of youngsters that know right now, football are their only opportunity.
Yeah, I know.
Get the college rated. No, I'm not going to use this is not an excuse, but I'm only saying if you still have the opportunity to provide an opportunity for a student, yes, we understand the situation, but if you can help out somebody, why not help them out?
You see, it comes with a lot of discussion and not a problem. Your views is not like it don't make sense, it makes sense. Because yes, I ask questions, and this is why I'm saying if I am going for a postponement, I would scrap schoolboy competition. All right, just use a scenario.
I agree with you, Sadi.
And that's fine.
And I disagree as well, Sadi.
And that's fine.
And I disagree as well, sir.
Not a problem. Not a problem. That does not give me. So listen to the point I'm making. You are teams, and just like how MG want the teams to go over to Manning Cup, there are teams who are affected, and there are some teams who are not affected. Well, man. If I can. Yeah. And an if. There are teams that are also affected and not affected. They're probably looking at it and say, well, we can play. But they are looking to say, all right, Manning Cup is playing, why can't we play? Now, not every student, not every child, because some of these guys play football because of the love and for other reasons, will reason behind it. They might be suffering some damages, but the structure to which they are having, yes, keep them aligned and in a particular program where they can move on. Their school mashup, yes, as Mr. Lee quietly say, how do you know that Mannings have their players or Magati have their players? We don't know either if they are there. Yes, I spoke with 2 coaches this evening, and to my surprise, a particular coach, and I'm just twisting this now, who have not gotten any damages of some sort. Yes, are unable to get the players to come in. You have to drive and go look for them. One particular home that he went to, the mother said take him and go on because the boy not eat from yesterday. So I'm just saying too, a lot of things you're talking about, people they will miss opportunities. Some of these youth will be miss having their meals and other opportunities of going to school. I don't want to declare this, but some schools as well, and I hope it doesn't work. There are some players who are on the other side of the fence doing some things that we don't expect them to do. Now they're gonna get hungry. Going back to those.
Tough. It's tough.
So it's a whole lot of different situations. So I'm not saying agree or disagree right now. I'm just looking at all the scenarios. You know what I'm saying? But it's one of these things that, trust me, and I'm not surprised if the entire competition is called out.
I hope that's not the case. Yeah, man, I hope that's not the case. You know,
I would understand. Me not lie. I would understand.
Would all understand, but we still hope that's not the case.
But MG, do you have time? Could I go over all our team them in the Decas Cup would have get affected by this storm?
MG,
all right, so never list here. All right,
because right now we have 16 team left, right? MG.
Yeah, 16 team.
All right, let's go over the 16 team.
What we're gonna look on, like the teams that got major damage, and probably some teams who can bounce back, probably a week or so based off they might have resources and can get back themselves on board. This is the Casa Cup section, right? So me I look on the teams them for the west side. Most of the teams from the west side are the teams that will get the biggest impact. From my knowledge,
the one with the most damage last.
Yeah?
The one with the most damage last.
Just
most damage.
Just go ahead with
me not sure what go out Christiana, but me not hear no major issue Christiana. But me not hear, but Christiana in the hot zone. So me gonna assume say, you know, Manchester though, fortunately, you know, because Manchester, which part them located in the center of the town, you know, look like me not have Manchester in the damage section. And that money can get back on their foot in no time. Anyway,
I make sure and cost you know, brother. Money.
No, Manchester have money now. Manchester have money if it's stone get dog. All right. William Nib, Maldan. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teams. 7. William Nib, Maldan, Cornwall, Magati, Stets, Christiana, Mannings.
Ochi not get no damage.
No, just the roadway in front of them, but I know nothing where no vehicle can drive on, nothing like that. So the school is still intact. Schools were intact, minor damage, yeah, nothing. Some of them can get over. Kemsill, CC, Glenmuir, Magrat, Ochi, Dintil, Manchester, Olaba, Garvey.
Is CC minor?
Yeah, Carl.
Sure.
Why the entire dam roof gone at CC?
Yeah, I saw some CC picture and I'm not sure if when I say major or minor, but I'm not all that.
The entire dam roof gone and other
that's the dam.
Compared to states.
Yeah, compared to like
Cornwall.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Damages where school can continue in a relatively quick time.
Okay.
But man is against them school, them, you know, say 3, 5, 6 months before them can see some level of normalcy. Well, little bit from now, them principal have to make decision if them have go try, I think, but well, I don't know. Rough. But so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 schools who in a short order, some not get no damage, and a few in a short order back up on their foot in no time. Okay. That are 9. So 6 schools really.
Me can't say something.
Ranking of.
Yeah, just a little thing that me slightly uncomfortable with. It's semantics though, probably for the whole hour, but it's not semantics for me. In that we keep mentioning the schools with the most damage. For me, I want it to be a more humane thing to it. It's the school and the student body that are most impacted. You get what I'm saying? Because and not necessarily the school alone. Because put it this way, suppose Tets did have slab roof and never did none at all.
But the era mash up.
But the era mash up and the students them significantly impacted. So you see that element where we keep talking about the school.
And that's why I said student and players.
Yeah, I was going to ask a question earlier, whether you're talking about the school, immediate school itself, or the immediate surroundings.
No, I was speaking specifically to I was speaking specifically to the area of the damage and the schools, not necessarily the students and whatever. I just say school they may talk about in regards.
That's why my reason for MG, because it's the students who we are really talking about to play the football.
Yeah, true. At that moment, I never probably was insensitivity. Never did distinctively this in between schools and the school body itself.
How much team in St. Elizabeth MJ that is still inside in the round of 16? It's two.
Magatina and States.
And how much in a Westmoreland?
One.
Mannings.
And one in St. James.
Two. Malden Carnal.
Two.
Yeah.
One Malden Carnal. And then one Trelawney.
And one Trelawney.
Two Manchester. Yeah. Right? Two Manchester, right?
Yeah.
No, man.
Christiana
Manchester.
He old Christiana the closer to
Clarendon.
this side there, no. Yeah.
To which side, MG?
You know, no.
really?
Which side Christiana? Closer to Clarendon.
Christiana what?
No, man. We said Christiana closer to.
To where?
MG Christiana the dead center Manchester.
Yeah, it's kind of in the middle.
Dead center.
No. Not dead center.
Not dead center, but in middle.
Not dead center ranking.
But more inland.
Which part is closer to? Which part is closer to? No, Senti.
No, man. Clarendon.
They're not closer to Sparling, no?
Yeah.
They're not closer to Sparling.
Yeah.
The possibility be like that Christiana probably.
Christiana the right hand route a mile goal in MG.
No, sir. Where you get that from?
All ranking.
No ranking. That's far from each other.
Far.
How many them okay?
Sorry.
Yeah.
When you hear a man from country say down the road.
Sorry. Should it be a case in which if you put the Manchester over to the impacted side?
Again, MG, if you are looking at players' perspective and not just buildings,
could be.
That's where you have to look at it.
Could be.
Yeah.
Because in all of my discussion, I make sure I include the players.
The players. All right.
Because I would figure that quite a few players come from Manchester, come from St. Elizabeth.
St. Elizabeth.
Yeah. And somebody come from upper my side where my mother live.
So you get what I'm saying? So you have a mixture. It may not be in the precincts of the school. Yes, but players are from wider perspective.
Yeah, true.
They themselves may be affected.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So sorry, question. How long you think? Because all we can do is assume and pray and hope. How long you think it will take to get an official statement from Issa?
Hopefully by Friday.
By Friday.
By this weekend done, man.
I doubt that.
You know, really bother me still. I just want to know the people, the kids, them, and the schools, them.
MG, if you play or not, that is it. With me.
Yeah.
If you not play, ranking, lose no sleep. If you play, me not lose no sleep.
Gentlemen, we are in a position now. We have to just hope for the best, and the best is not so much for it to play, but for
whatever happens,
level of normal.
Some strange reason I feel like they might give the Manning Cup to go ahead. I don't know why.
No man, make Manning Cup play, man. Where you say, man?
No, I'm just saying. I just feel like they're going to do it.
I want to get Saudi upset, man. I want to get Saudi upset.
Manning Cup should play, man.
Manning Cup I go play, man.
Manning Cup should play, man.
Manning Cup play, Mr. Lee.
Why would somebody want Manning Cup not to play? You know what I say?
Yeah, what's the reason?
All right, again, to Mr. Lee. Let me debate. Let me
love your Saudi, cause
Mr. Lee in his pronouncement say, boy, I can't believe a film Jamaica this massive. Right, Mr. Lee?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, still no. Yeah, all right. Yeah, go ahead, Sadi.
Yes or no?
Yeah, man. Yeah, go ahead.
Right. So, of course, the Manning Cup in Jamaica. So, we have to look on the main.
Yeah, but me I refer to the side we got impact by the storm, Sadi. You know what me I talk about?
You never met that in a
Of course. You know what me I talk about. Come on.
A few won Jamaica from the
Yeah, that side over there. So over there, the crisis is.
If it is there, look, Let me just ask you. You coming from a different side, don't what aspect of damage your side undergo, Mr. Lee? Just asking. I don't know. Not just, and I'm not talking with school. The entire era that would have affected your boys.
Run that by me again, Sally.
What's the level of damage? Yes, your
Yeah,
area suffers where the boys would have been impacted.
Oh, you mean pertaining to my school?
Yes.
Not the school alone, the surrounding environment.
The surrounding environment.
That will affect this is playing positions.
Well, I mean, speaking right now, I mean, as far as the surrounding, I'm not on the ground to really see the impact or the damage. As far as school concerned, I know there's no water and there's no light as of today.
Mitchell Town on them side,
how long is it going to take for them to get back light and water? I don't know.
Good.
Down at Mitchell Town on them side, Mr. Lee, me say bridge down there, so gone, you see me?
You mean Alley Bridge, yeah.
Alley Bridge down at them side there, down at Alley, you know?
All right, now
water lane side and them side, they mash up like, you know?
The road that leads to Eden Allen and Clarendon College, them road are good?
Yeah, they're good.
In recent times, recent times.
It has never good, sir. It has never good.
Yeah, when we go there,
okay, well, Maypen to Chapelton, nowadays not bad. But from Chapelton to Frankfield.
To Frankfield, bad. From Chapelton to Frankfield, bad. But from Maypen to Chapelton is good.
Yeah, recent improvement. Election and things.
Yeah.
You know,
exactly.
You know, usually we did drop one little. We have a checkpoint on the road there one time. About 2015, we have a checkpoint on the. I think I suppose the Frankfield road. You know, I have one lane, a third one. Yeah, foolish just go another lane, the big road there. But anyways, that's a different.
Please, Jervis, a Lionel Town, you know. I will be good.
Yeah, but like the don't have him, myself.
So you soon reach down a kid.
I mean, probably soon reach a kid thing. That's what I call it.
Get.
Yesterday
them get light a new town, you know.
So what was the impact on Glenmuir on a year on that?
Not even here this place.
Anybody here from Rajic?
Yeah, man, me and Rajic talk. You said not even here below that they head up there.
Not no wrong with set with down and Maypen.
But based on and based on the damage you're going, it's so like say it'll take a good while for some.
Somebody no ask about Linstead and two teams from Linstead in the competition.
But MG would have cry already. MG would have cry. Look like everything all right.
Not go on a person. Not go on a person. Not that thing. Yeah, well, Shuku not telling every day, man. Shuku, now when you say Shuku celebrate.
Damn roof alone them use. Damn roof alone them use that them you would lose a didn't.
You say na company show, brother.
Damn, you don't think them
yeah, man, he lose the roof I damn space I
yes, it dental. That you know what. You know that shouldn't have that dental. Let me tell you why it should not that dental. Dental is a technical school. Dental have a whole of welders nice school. That roof.
They should have well up the roof.
Then you weld on the roof. What them
MG want the students them fix the roof.
Yeah, man. There's a part of the arm himself to take himself to another area.
Okay.
Yeah, and the 7th grade and the 7th grade and 8th grade floor in building or something like that.
Come to think of it, him not say them not to send home some of the boys them because them lose a part of the dam.
He want deco play and all means necessary.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Bridget. If I shook
Yo, Shuki want to play enemies necessary. So
yeah, man.
Yo, for some reason didn't kill them, so them are winning.
You know, stranger, I think I just call on a school and make them carry a cup up and didn't
yes, go make them sit down for you that year.
Yeah, because
that's enough time. Shuko fee say I'm best.
Him have a winning year this season. Fee say if he not play this year, he now win again.
Let me tell you. These are the schools.
So let me ask a question before you go on.
Yeah, rough, you know.
MG, let me ask me
Carnival team, man.
Let me ask Sadi a question. Sadi me ask a question and then me go mute my
mic. Tell MG we have a pizza team at the
let me ask Sadi.
Sadi,
hold on. Sadi, hold on. Let me ask a question.
Go on, campus, go on. Yeah.
So Sadi, are you saying with undoubtedly no remorse whatsoever that ranking crying was in vain?
No, sir. It's not in vain because he got what he wanted.
So if the season cancelled, the ball in the field 13 love there.
Yeah, man. He still got what he wanted.
You can't call it.
Worth every teardrop. Worth every teardrop.
All right.
One quick thing. And Margaret have a wicked side there. Where's the shade?
Yeah, I want to put in a quick thing because I want to jump off in the next 7 minutes or so.
Yeah, man.
I throw that topic for everybody.
Me a cut in a file.
Yeah, throw that topic for everybody, right?
Yeah.
Suppose them decide to go ahead with the Costa Cup. And a lot of the team them, so all of the team them are in it, don't have the services of say 7 to 8 players, right? For varying reasons. And some team in for them 7 to 8 that include some of their best players. And so that's one part of the issue. And because some of the field them now in a good condition and some in a good condition, a lot of the teams them lose them home games and all of these things. Would any of you as fans, if you end up drop out, because probably like say ranking now have him services and big ball of them, and say end up drop out, would you use that as an excuse and would you put an asterisk beside the eventual winner of the Costa Cup? Just would you ball if you end up on the losing end?
Ranking of that ball.
No, man. I read Saudi already, you know. Something like that read Saudi already, and when him losing best player, man, they tell him to play. Because
yeah, but what may I say?
So
what may I say?
It is what it is.
Shane, ranking of that ball, whether Storm yes or no.
But just to the man in general, would there be an asterisk?
Clarendon College still Shane?
Would there be an asterisk on the eventual winner? Would there be an asterisk?
Not to me. Not to me. Not to me.
No.
Yeah. Oh, you know some.
Not this year.
I mean, next year would be better.
Yeah.
10 years from now, 10 to 15 years from now, even 30 years from now, nobody now gonna remember, not gonna see no asterisk beside it. They're only gonna see the year 2025.
That's
this winner.
Another thing, Shane, the first point you make, I don't think it will end up like that because, as me say, the decisions will come from first the executive and then thrown out to the principals.
Saudi, into a direction, so.
Saudi knows
especially those who are involved.
From night, we don't realize that from night,
I say it run MG.
You must prepare with mine now, no, sir.
Yeah.
No.
Gear on yourself. We know are going to gear yourself.
Bro.
Saudi, a screen record here.
Sorry, we know
I understand one thing where a while ago. The first point that I made was 7 to 8 players not available because maybe circumstances, no access to them home, them injured because of the storm or
so the schools that are involved. 7 to 8 players, no principal now go play.
Nobody, because I mean, no sense.
Run that by me again, Sadi. Run that by me again.
Okay.
Garvey Masio
I
don't have 6 or 5 of his players available. I'm sure Madam Principal now go say, yeah, man, go on go play. Because she don't have her team.
What about you, Sadi, if you're a principal? Where you down though?
Then if me not, that is why I'm telling you how he's a run, bro. Principal. So that's why the principal will come together and based on, because they have to do an assessment, you know. They have to do an assessment. And so this is how it, no, it's just the reality.
Yeah, me not have 8 why me I go play?
So hold
on. But what on?
MG.
So what on?
MG, nobody try to pull nothing, you know. Go on.
MG, yeah, man. You miss 8 starter, 8 big player. Why are you going to continue to play?
Why listen to me? I said, what if?
Yeah.
What if?
Yeah.
What if? Somebody big neck them said 9 of the big neck them. 9 of the big neck them out of the 16 in the Casa Cup. Believe say.
When you say big neck, you mean the school, it's teams?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Yes.
Yeah, when I big neck in the league.
Representative of these
teams. Neck, man.
Representative of these teams were gonna make the decision. Believe say. Free them hear this. And I believe say yes, we have to play them in contact, we have to play them safely. I fear we can work out some a few years.
Who them are going to play?
You think the decision may go ahead and play?
Who them are going to play
against?
against?
Boy. Yeah?
Who are they going to play against? Can me missing 9 players? I'm not going out there.
They won't play against. They
But
play against each
suppose
other
the 9
campus.
players,
They won't play
suppose
against
your
each other
9 players are the
campus.
bad players.
You
Suppose your
forfeit.
9 players are the bad players.
Yeah,
They
so
still
you're
are the good players.
so you take it to a go on then. I'm just not playing.
Well, I know.
Okay.
MG. Because of the terms that you use, I will not respond.
All right, no problem. No problem.
Rank
That's
it
it
on
for me.
Rank
Now I
down
will
a
respond to that big neck thing there.
One last question now.
Yes,
yeah.
Is this on the table any at all? Could it be that for the first time, or maybe it happened in the past, and I don't know, that for the Christmas term, which is now, we don't keep the competition, but we run football alongside track and field during the Easter term?
That take a toll upon the school.
Resources.
No, but if them already have the resources for the football outside, and then I want to switch it.
No, all right.
And the timing, it just is a matter of switch at the timing.
Let me
because
respond.
the time right now.
Let me respond to that now.
Yeah.
Now, as it relates to those resources, yes, it runs for a while, for a period of time. All schools would have set themselves out for Christmas term or different terms for the different competitions. Space is another way. When some schools decup done or money cup done, they have to vacate the dam, they allow track and field to have full access.
True.
So therefore, this is not a possibility then, we're saying.
No, I'm not saying no, but it's very difficult. And I'm going to tell you this. People going to cut off me tomorrow. They see track and field coaches and managers, they're very selfish. When I feed them time, I feed them
they
time.
go cut off here for real, man.
You know that shit. because when it comes to training, you see come January, you're there not to kick a football.
Worse if I one bus you have. You think I'm gonna say you want the bus to carry the football team and the track team is supposed to go training? I
can't tell you.
Me see it happen.
Me tell you this. You know I'm stir up a bag of worm.
Me see it happen.
No, don't do it. Don't
dig up the room right now, Sadi.
It's kind of difficult, Shane. I understand what you're saying. I say it can't happen. But
that's strenuous.
What about the last term?
All right, so sorry.
Exam term, you have which other competition play? Well, cricket going to a lot, but junior cricket, you have
exam.
It'll be exam alone.
So,
yeah,
but Shane,
volleyball.
Before you disappear, more ask each man them a question like, what them think are gonna happen? I guess by each man them panel.
For me, let me start.
No, where think are gonna happen? Just tell me where think are gonna happen.
I think Manning Cup are gonna play the D Cup or cancel.
Okay, all right. There you go.
I would love if Manning Cup play and D Cup cancel, but I have to go with the direction of Saudi. I push it for a night. I push it, you know. But we just fear to go down there.
No, I go Saudi. I go where you tell me where you think.
You think, man.
No, remember saying no. What me think different from what I want, you know.
That him ask.
Where think? I think. Me say where think I go happen. Where think? Yeah. At the end of the day, what the result you think I go happen? That me ask.
They must stop. They not go play.
Need a competition now go play.
Had that meeting too.
Okay.
Saudi.
But more Manning Cup play.
Yeah, Saudi, what do you think?
I think the entire schoolboy competition will be scrapped.
But what are the Saudi? Come to think of it, it's a D Cup or Manning Cup or it's a no one umbrella that?
Yeah, man, one umbrella.
So you not go and play part and left part. Yeah, Saudi have a point.
Yeah, where is the campus? Where you think will happen? Nobody listen to Saudi. Saudi, where you think will happen?
Based on some things when we see on social media, some of the Manning Cup teams start training already.
That can stack up team too.
That can stack up team at you know.
Well, I know. And most of town get back light. Most of town get back light and water. Not all. Because me say my school not getting light and water yet. But most schools have light and water. But if you look upon it from as a shame that say from a business point of view or from a competition point of view, I think them are going to just make up their mind. It's either them play it or them are going to scrap the whole competition and say next season. Whatever resources you have, keep it until next season. I will start fresh. Me think them are
You know
gonna
a funny thing. You know a funny thing. I look on. The truth is, all right. I look on something too. You see, in times like these, when there's so much distress, you are gonna need something. You need something to motivate and keep you. You need things for in life. You're gonna need things for a bit of joy.
Me not put your opinion. Which one this?
No.
Bottom one.
Jervis way. Jervis way.
You know, as me I said, in times that it's like in sad times, you definitely need something to make you know. Say, yeah, man.
Something therapeutic.
Something, to take your mind off of all of this. I mean, can tell you need it. In a many sense, everybody in a doom and gloom. Everybody does
and that's the other side of the argument.
Doom and gloom.
All right. So one controversy, man. My friend doing but in controversial, but I'm a friend. Travis, before we cut off the show, type what you think are happening in the comment section, Travis.
You know, see, man.
He said D-Cup done this season. Okay.
Yeah, but he's just talking about D-Cup. So you think Travis, you think Manning Cup are going to play?
Travis, no, this is not about Manning Cup.
No, sir. A D-Cup. I was because of Froome.
Listen to me and Travis now. Travis, what would you say to people who are saying cancel the World Cup qualifiers? Travis more answer. Travis more answer. I the whole show me and Travis step on it.
Who are you? Travis, who are people?
Yeah, but me hear what Talbot says about this question, man.
Yeah, man.
Anyway, no, big up, me a coach,
All right.
Big up yourself, Shane. Yeah, man. Have a good day.
Never cut you on Saturday.
Talbot,
yeah.
On my phone.
Yes, early. What did I say? Same line with Saudi. Same line with Saudi. Me not say you can't play it, but you have to look on the circumstances where the team in my face or what the school in my face. Some school damage, some people might out and can't reach your school, a lot of things. So without the pay, but at the same time, I look on the circumstances of the school and all that. So but up on the fence with that. If you not play, me understand.
No, ask the way you think I go happen.
Oh. Understand why? To be honest, I don't know.
Travis, him up here. Travis, man.
Travis, yeah. Me nothing go continue.
Both competition, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, catching out.
Travis, you're not.
Who asked about catching out?
Travis.
Yeah, Travis.
Catching all right. So catching out when the storm just passed, they could have barely see the goal post.
Mother six.
No, me not cap. It's very terrible. Very terrible.
Sorry, man, say well ago. Goal post, man, say.
Aside.
A true man.
I have images of catching out.
But me not
sure
how
it's
see after. Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, since
Clive, wait, take off, Clive.
All right.
I
probably would have kind of agree with Campus in that Manning Cup, ESD Cup now. But bear in mind, I don't know the thought process of these. It's a principle.
These
so
big neck
technically, the question you ask is what I think that going to happen. Maybe Manning Cup, ESD Cup, no. But again, I don't know how these principles think. But I want to kind of touch on something that I think MG was saying at the last there. Where the Manning Cup part is concerned now, it might be a good idea for us to think about at least having some football, to have some therapeutic, some resilience, to show some semblance of that. So I would necessarily say that we should cancel both of them. The Manning Cup, I think, could still happen for some of those reasons.
Somebody asked a question, Sadi. Why would the D Cup teams be training, though?
Because they don't cancel the season yet. The season not cancel.
You want them people meet later and then you say tomorrow, so the match come will start.
No one catch off there. I said, give me a
Sadi, I have a feeling this is Sadi.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to find a way for finish the season. Finish the season
in
in January.
You see?
Feel them find a way. Well, as much as the year, me make nice and everything. Me just feel them find a way to finish the season in January now. What you
So
think?
where you go to? So where you go to? Barrowfield? Where you go to? Barrowfield?
I agree with you, Mr. Lee.
Them can't go play the game upon neutral field campus.
Yeah, so I mean. So
Yeah,
team will drop out already.
Yeah, you can't go travel and go play all this game in my national stadium.
Campus, member said him campus, member said them know say Storm go come, you know, before, you know. And them already think about what them are gonna do, you know. If the Storm come and hit certain way, you know. Probably them never know say it gonna hit this bad.
Would that be a possibility? For
you to play?
No, for you to the teams them were not affected, the schools them are drop out already are not affected. Would it be a possibility to say you can use their facilities?
Yeah, man, facilities is not the problem. You know.
No, I'm just asking.
Started. My way of thinking, right? I mean, during the COVID time, when the COVID hit in 2021, and the season had stretched over into January. Because the final actually playing in January, remember, right?
Yes.
And so what is the possibility of them maybe stretching all the way over in a January then to finish the season in a January? What do you think?
All right. Two things that you have to remember, Mr. Lee. In the COVID period of time, yes, it started very late because they were trying to structure a thing. Yeah, get in there. This time around, where the commission have started, and trust me, as me say, it's a total devastating situation. Whereas it's not that it won't continue in January, but we are saying, and I am saying basically, look at it this way. The longer you keep the players from playing, the worse they will become in terms of mentally and physically. Because a youth, for example, mother no have no house stop. Must get back the house stop or get the house come January. How much more of that thought will be in that, frame of mind. With the January thing, there was a lot of complaint with track and field that season. Whole lot of complaint.
Okay.
Yeah. So it actually mash up a lot of the plans. Yes.
Rankings of reading comment for him, Sadi.
Ranking are comment too much. What?
No man, are the big one himself read. The one who say my personal opinion, yeah.
So read it, man.
I can't read. Storm in my eye.
I hear they are firing.
All right, so ranking is saying, my personal opinion, the season will finish both competition too. It will be a testament that Jamaican spirit and resilience to show we can have life in the face of adversity.
Yes, ranking, no problem. True. No problem. But again,
but him also goes further. Before you continue, him also go forward and say if it continue, you think them should scrap the Champion Cup and just play the D Cup and the Manning Cup.
No, I can tell you definitely, where we are at now, Champions Cup. Trust me. And as me say, listen, you might not understand how much, this thing or how may I reason it out because of how you feel personally. But when it comes to making decisions, especially in a group like ISA, yes, there are 3 different entities will come to the table in this level of discussion. 1, the executive of ISA. 2, the sponsors. And now 3, after the executive, the principals whose schools are involved in the competition. See? So everything now will come about just like how we are think, what we feel and what we think. I saw most people, I saw them all think and feel too. Yes? And I never want NG jam me out on this point. But again, too, just like in every organization, you have people who have, no, me not say it, you know what to show. But this grouping, and again, just like what some persons are Lee saying it, Shane saying it, a lot of principals are displaced themselves. Yes? Some people, maybe not who in football, but they can tell you, if they go to the table, they must say scrap. Because right now, them head not there when it comes to school and school operation. Trust me on that.
But sorry, but me say I can't even find the man is principal.
Jesus Christ, but I don't hear about that. I don't know. You see? You have to be careful. Me can't say
We can't win in there, so look how I could have killed Rago.
Yeah, so I just say can't get a whole line. No.
Anyway, let's not say anything more on that, Mr. Lee, because we're not sure if something goes up. So we don't want to put out the... No, man, but we don't want to continue to the years upon the show we are saying.
So, but a whole heap of people missing doing a Saturday. A whole heap of people missing, you know.
May I tell you?
Amount of people miss them a show missing people and kids and all type of people missing. Can't believe.
Yo, the place for them say they see. The place for them say when the place name when they say they see come over and just take everything and gone back. I wish part that's the name. I see them post it pan.
Rankin said something about it earlier.
Okay, I think him say White House or something.
White House or something like that, yeah.
White House. White House.
Hey, you see it, Saturday? You see comment?
Yeah, Mr. Rankin, I say, please correct. The Manning's principal is located in Black River, but you know say correct, then can't find him.
No, man, they don't Black River, but they can't with a whole line.
Georgia.
Well, you know, and I've not seen anything as it relates to any teacher or being missing or feared dead so far. I think there are 2 counts people want to figure out if some of those persons who died are students.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Still not yet confirmed.
And our teachers.
There's a lot more info out there for discover, man.
Well, Mr. Lee, right, boy. This humanitarian thing, boy, take precedence.
No, I tell you.
And that's the other thing that's going to determine when schools start back as well, the impact on the teachers.
Let me tell you something.
In those parishes.
And not just in those parishes. You know? All right. I already stated from the day after the hurricane, I have stated to my superior that my school cannot open a face-to-face this week. Neither Monday or Friday night. Before the bulletin came out to say that those who can should. I made that clear. Because when I look at the magnitude of work that needed to be done and the unsafe situation that I have at school, there are some principals and some schools, as we say, open today. But the question I'm asking, if it is that you are open today, that you are okay, why is it that you dismiss half day?
Probably them already mentally sorry, man.
I'm telling you, because personally, if I had my own say or if they ask my suggestion, no school should open this week. Absolutely none.
In a country or overall?
Campus, what message you feel?
Right across the board.
What them say, me don't know. Campus, you finally.
Yeah, you see that brother, man.
One a bit no Shane.
Shane can't speak. My
family is no, Shane, me never you get it. Me just ask some question, me know other people that ask. Because well, I must media overseas, and if me feel so, just imagine the media Jamaica. And even though my daughter start training, but she can't go to school.
Which part she train?
I think she train up at JC today. And she training 5 o'clock a morning again. But then can't go to school. Because there's no light or water. But them have to do.
So you see what I'm saying though. So it all be depending on the school situation.
There's no light and water there.
All right. So again, Shane, easy, man. Let's talk about humanitarian thing.
Fine, man.
If it is humanitarian, brethren, just like when Mr. Lee said, family to Jamaica. Everybody at Jamaica, bro. Anyway, people will tell it was a 3 hours long show. And it makes a lot of sense. We have dived into a lot of situations. But, one of the things I would leave you with tonight is that school right now is at a very tender stage. And I said schools because there are some schools that you would have recognized. You look at it and say there's no damage or damages. I've sent you a few pictures of my own little school.
Yeah, I see it. Jaja.
And it looks a little bad, but not comparing to down west. Today I went on the roof and everywhere I step feel like me I go through. and the zinc look nice. So it's in a situation where anything can happen at any time. I don't want that in my institution. Again, too, the water that is coming in now, I'm not sure how good it is for consumption because a lot of water will be chucked to different areas. The chuck water, in my opinion, is not properly treated. So any student turn up next week at my school and crying up for belly, you can safely say them not get that at my school because them not coming here this week. You know want them here. Until I am satisfied that it is safe for every single person in that institution, that is where I'm going to see how best we can get face to face. And no makes sense me even think about online. That's even worse. So some school, it may be better to face to face, but is it safe?
So that with where the online is concerned, and not everybody I got back internet.
Our life.
I may say, you know the internet for online, sorry.
Our lives. So you see why me I say I would just leave this school for this week. Totally out. Because I mean, my point showed up today, Virgin. Almost every school in Kingston will start to do the dismiss half day.
Yeah.
And Spanish Town.
So sorry, why you think that work?
They're not ready for school, Virgin. The point I'm making, within your vicinity or the precincts of the school, things may look good and all right. You have light and you probably have water. But how many teachers can you get out safely? There are some persons, hey, I have people who I know me not hear from, you know. As a matter of fact, I have to visit a particular teacher today. Because if you can't communicate, you can't make no sensible response. Or should I say you can't make no sensible response if you can't communicate. So the point I'm saying is you carry in a number of students and then you don't have sufficient teachers. Yeah? So the teachers from wherever they are, they don't have light, they don't have water too. Yeah? Shane, good point here, Shane. And I will tell you one suggestion. The problem is the students who are taking CXC can't afford to lose too much time. Again, Shane, I'm not concerned about the time that they're losing. No, I'm concerned about the
safety,
the registration time now. So it would have been full time for students for register for CXC. I think the first time has gone. So Jamaica now have to plead to CXC for us to get extra time so the students can pay for their exam and for them to register. All right. When you have situations like this, Shane, so you look on it again. And only town school pick me at the CXC. So what happened to who down west? Then I'm going to miss time.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? So everywhere you take it, you know, you will have these little things. So again, I'm not saying you should stop those who can go, but if it is that, what, and who can tell me what do at school today? I must roll call. I start school 8 o'clock and finish 1:30. If you say you're doing a shift basis where some people come in and shift, you can understand. But the entire area might not ready. But if you start school, I'm expecting you to have a full day of school because you're ready for school. That's my point. It's tough in Jamaica, may I tell you, the entire situation tough. And as I say, I was planning a trip to go to Westmoreland. A friend of mine today, this evening, she went there and she said, boy, we think if you don't have a whole heap of food or money, don't go. Because once you drive into a particular area, everybody rushing on because they're expecting something.
Yo, that's sad, yo. For real,
it is,
bro.
man.
Yeah. Sad,
and
bro.
so you can understand the situation. So when you go and have food for the people, and then you mash up your car and everything. TNG tell us that him can't let him window wind down because even, hey, listen, you can't blame when people are hungry, when they are starving, it's sad. When you have families who can't have a decent shower, or not say a decent shower, because I know everybody love decent shower at times. But you can't have no shower. Yes, bad man. Yeah, so again, me not think me have enough stuff to carry in my car when we can just drive on a note. So I will continue give to the other areas who will go and bulk it and carry it out. You know what I'm saying? Me look at when me even the school today, I say me have a generator run me two fridge at school because you know want the thing them to spoil. I say look at that. But that's when me just take out everything out of every fridge in Westmoreland or St. Elizabeth. Those are the thoughts that come to me. You know? But Shane, we are trying to say, me touch road Wednesday or Thursday or both. My team is all over the island. I have to get them some stuff. Thank you very much, Shane. And that's the spirit, yeah? Shane, you can feed one whole community, you know, so please reach down our White House, you know, and touch little ranking, touch little thing down our ranking. Hey, me I tell no people, when me see ranking company show tonight, me I said, the ranking no suffer nothing in our hurricane. The man cleans up. The man come now so tear up clothes.
The man missing for a week in Saudi.
I work man day in Saudi.
Ranking missing for a week, man, and a preview, you know.
if you will always small and tear down bridge and the man can reach us up. Anyway, I'm going to close the show with these people because listen to this and then we look out. It may come back very soon. I think MG going live tomorrow. And so we just join in. We don't know the things said, people. All right, so we don't know if we saw the question already and we just do what we have to do. All right.
So
you hear that? Here.
Saudi you get no plate.
But don't play.
turn up the vibes. It's on the TV. Home of sports, entertainment, and education. Bringing you the story, the music, and the energy that move Jamaica.
World premiere. Saudi don't play it.
From the classroom to the stage, so the Crest TV keep you informed, inspired, entertained. Advertise with we today, reach thousands across the island and beyond. So the Crest TV, real vibes, real people, real connection.
The Crest TV.
A good one, sir. It's a good one.
Think I alone have dub plate, Mr. Lee. Hold on.
Offer me don't play go Tom. I want to say them dead.
Them dead.